What's up?
What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
Clara and Chris. What's up, guys?
Chris, what's happening? What's going on, guys?
We're just waiting for the fashion relate, bitch.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens, though.
Whatever.
He had to, get ready, take a shower,
put his makeup on.
Yeah, no. I did have to take a shower. I mean, that's kind of what you do in the morning.
Yeah.
So. Nobody's like, well, maybe. I don't know.
No, I didn't say. Well, yeah, I said, yeah. They'll try coming.
Yeah, well, I had to take a shower too. It took me longer than expected too, because I had as soon as I leave my office, then I find other things that I have to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
I had to. I restarted organizing my shelf on that wall. Took down all the Venturas, and I repurposed them in the living room behind the PlayStation. They're on the soundbar, and they fit perfectly there. There's only like 2 more spots left for future things, and they're gonna come out with future stuff anyway. So whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, I put them out there because everybody likes Star Wars now.
Yep. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Oh yeah.
Happy New Year's. I slept through it.
Yeah, you were telling me earlier.
I was tired yesterday, man. Like, I didn't do anything yesterday, really. I mean, I kind of did some work stuff on the computer, but yeah, I decided that I was just going to hang and kind of just veg. My wife had to work, so I kept going out there and bugging her, and she's just like, are you getting off early or what? So, but she never got off early, but whatever. It was good. It was fun. Kelly and Aiden stayed up. I mean, they didn't stay up. Kelly was asleep when I went to sleep, and then she stayed out there, and Aiden and her watched the ball drop. And
what else? You know what? That's a good. We were talking about this yesterday on the Dorks Live. Like, what do you guys watch? As in, like, on your side of the country.
Well, in Tucson, they used to have the taco drop. They had a big old taco that dropped.
Oh wow!
But then people thought it was like too insensitive, and I don't think they do it anymore.
It wasn't PC. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, which sucks because that's still pretty funny. Like, coming from this side of the, I guess you could say this side of the fence of the whole situation of that whole thing. I wouldn't have been offended. I would have been offended. I would have been offended, maybe depending who was doing it, maybe. But like, as a totality, as an idea, it's pretty funny, and I think it's interesting. And most of the people probably in that area would relate to and have fun with it. But I guess not. Who knows? It depends.
Who doesn't like tacos? Come on. There's only a few people that don't like tacos.
Yeah, is Taco Tuesday insensitive?
And and they're crazy.
A little bit. Yeah.
Hey, Lisa.
I'm about to switch over to the computer. Yesterday, I unplugged it, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna throw myself down there. I already had to throw myself down there once for something else. I wasn't doing it again. So,
I did. So I did pick up the Scooby.
Nice.
So I got that from Whatnot auction from Sean Ryan, and then I picked up Animal.
Which Scooby? I didn't see.
It's the art series box lunch.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. You know what's funny about that? Yesterday, Mama Bear opened up the one from Funko Shop. I think it was. That was the black and purple one, right?
Yeah.
And it was upside down inside the insert. Like, the insert was upside down inside the plastic.
That's funny.
And that was supposed to be Mama J's, and she was getting another one in. Like, oh, I guess I'll keep this one. And it's funny because there's bats on the thing on the Scooby, so it's like it's Bat Scooby, I guess.
Yeah, mine's got like a bat right on his nose.
That's cool.
Oh, here. He's right here.
Oh.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
Hers was upside down inside, like it was still sealed, so it's like it was put in there.
Right on his nose.
That's cool. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cool looking, man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hop in the other one so you can pull me down.
Wow.
There we go.
He wanted to be on the bottom.
Right.
I had to switch screen.
Had to have the blue boys up on top. Oh.
Yeah. Teresa, what's happening?
Hello.
And it looks like Claire didn't have a hangover, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's always a positive.
Yeah.
I only had I think I had I had like 3 beers, and one of them I put back into the fridge when I was going to sleep.
Yeah.
So there's no way I was waking up with a hangover this morning. So
yeah, I don't usually get hangovers from water. So
yeah, and I finished.
Yeah, well,
I'm good. Had this and
too much water can do can do damage too. Remember that one chick that drank too much water and then died on the radio show?
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
Yeah. Well, I don't drink too much water. I just drink water.
Water's good.
Yes.
I'm drinking water. Have you ever had this stuff? It's like apple sparkling water. It's apple and ginger. It's good though. And it's super cheap. Like you can get like a 12-pack of it for like $2.
Wow. That is super cheap. What the hell?
What? Oh. Yes, Clara, from drinking water. There was a live thing that happened. So they had a live thing where somebody was they were giving away a PlayStation. Whoever can drink the most water. And this chick just kept, I guess, drinking the water, and then afterwards she kicked the bucket. After they aired it, she kicked it. I was just like, and the whole reason she was doing it was to get the PlayStation for her son or daughter or something like that. It was crazy.
Yeah, I bet their son or daughter got way more than a PlayStation.
Yeah, but that's nothing compared to losing a mom.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So yeah, she drowned. Basically.
That's a shitty way to go.
Yeah, for sure. So did you got your box there, LBD?
Yeah. I've had this one for a while, and I was planning on opening it a while ago, and I just never got the chance to do the whole live thing. Yeah, I got it right here. Oh wait,
right
I forgot.
I got the Funko Shop box. I can open that one first if you want.
Yeah, whatever you want, man. I'm good. I'm curious.
It's a big box.
Jesus.
Big. It's a big one. Uh-oh.
There's a sharp object.
You know how we do it.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Now that I look at it, since while you're opening the box, if I move my heroes, because I don't have I'm not Mitch. I don't have every single one.
You're not Mitch?
Yeah.
We know that you're not Mitch. You don't have a hat on backwards.
Oh, wait, I can do that. Where is it? Oh, fuck, I don't know where. It's over there. It's somewhere over there. I had a hat on last week.
All right. One.
I heard that the Scoobies have the protector on it.
What's that?
That the new art series that come from Funko Shop, they have a bigger protector that fits it.
Yeah.
Like this one?
The quarter, I mean.
Back.
No, the quarter. There's a quarter that fits the stack.
That's what it said.
Oh, like that. Okay, there you go. That's a nice one. Oh wait, that means you got the other one too, right?
So is this is the other guy out?
I haven't.
Nope.
Oh,
Spoiler.
Yeah.
cool. I look forward to that one.
You gotta have them both now. What you gonna do?
Yeah, no. So here's the bigger sorter.
Yeah. You can't really tell unless you put them side by side.
I'll put the. This is a pop with a protector on it.
Yeah.
You can hear it moving around in there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I would.
Ooh, what's happening?
I would put something on that just to indicate that it's a different one. Because finding a good way to ship one of those things is hard.
All right, there's that one. Hang on one second. Let me do that real quick. All right. There you go.
I thought about getting.
Yes, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got that one because hopefully I wonder what the He-Man one is gonna come out at.
Mm-hmm.
That one's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I wish the flock units wasn't so hard to like keep clean because that one would be pretty cool out of box.
Yeah, it would. Definitely would be.
All for you, dude. All for you. I do everything for Matthew, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, this one's super cool. I definitely like the art series one. I mean, that one is super cool. It's hard to see it though because it's so dark. But when they have it out of the box online, it looks super cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Right there.
Yep. But no, I think mine are supposed to be here Tuesday or Wednesday. I got all three of them. I got that Grizzlor blocked also. The third one that was on that drop. There were three. There was the Art Series Skeletor, the Skeletor on Panther, and the Grizzlor dude with the crossbow.
Oh yeah. That is. Oh, you got the flocked one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't get it. I just grabbed those two because, I mean, if I was gonna truly keep one of them, I would keep the pop.
Yeah, Flock He-Man is in the collection. No, he's talking about like He-Man on Battle Cat Flock. Is that what you were talking about? Yeah. Because they're probably going to do that now that they've come out with that one being flocked because they have it regular and flocked.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I think that it was probably harder to do the purple, like the Panther non-flocked. I think that color purple, like as a solid ride like thing, I don't think it would have worked. That's probably I've never seen a common of that one. There's a common He-Man one with Battle Cat.
Common.
So I don't,
it went for pre-order here a while back.
Yeah,
it was in that big wave that came out of Motu.
Yeah,
and
I definitely am digging on the art series one. So definitely like
it. The one that Matthew's talking about is I think it's like just his clothes are flocked and his shoes or something. That's it.
Yeah, it's just a regular 4-inch pop that was a couple of things flocked on it.
I didn't see the point of that one. Kind of weird. Wasn't it a bundle?
What's up, Tori?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Yeah. I think that's probably like the only thing that probably saved it because people are gonna want the shirt.
Yeah. I wonder if there's any movement on my other thing. But
I haven't got a movement on any of my packages recently.
yeah, I mean, I've seen some movement on some of mine, but some of them are kind of stagnant also. Of course, it's, the thing's closed today, so.
The one that surprising me is Quick Draws. Quick Draws he sent me something, and it's taking me a while. It's taking a while to get here, and he's right there. I think because he chose like the day before New Year's to send it. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, probably.
I ordered something yesterday morning on Amazon, and somebody delivered it last night.
Oh wow!
Huh.
Plain clothes, plain vehicle. Some car pulled up when we were pulling up we went to the store real quick, came back, and there was somebody, LBD knows where I live. Nobody comes down our street because we're at the end. And if they do, they made a wrong turn and they're just turning around. Well, they turn around and then they parked in front of the house. And I'm like, we're like getting the groceries. We're like, what is this guy doing? He got out with some packages from Amazon, and we're like, oh, cool.
If anybody goes to Dead Zone's corner, either they're lost or they're trying to get to the backside of Dead Zone's house where there's desert.
Yeah.
Which will be dangerous for them if they come around to the back of our house.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to trip on on the side yard.
You think?
It's like a construction pinata went off on my side of my yard.
Yeah. What's crazy? I ordered something yesterday, or no, I ordered it. Let me see, from Amazon. They say both arriving Sunday, right? And I ordered it on the 30th, so the day before yesterday. And it's only one of them started moving. So I'm wondering if they're both coming in the same box and one just isn't saying anything. Because one says shipped and the other one doesn't say shipped, but it still says Sunday. So I don't know. It's weird.
There's no telling.
Yeah.
Their tracking system has to be just all messed up anyways.
Well, and also I tried to order stuff for same day yesterday, and it kept kicking stuff out. Like I put it in my cart and I go to check out and it would say, delivery for like Tuesday. And I'm like, it just said it was same day. So I go back, I take a couple things out, and then I ordered it, and I'm like, and I think it was because it was from the same company.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't let you do two of them same day or something like that. And then once I tried to order everything, it was like $7.55. I put them in my cart, went to the cart, and they wouldn't let me do a same day. They cut it off early because they cut off here at 8:00. And 8:00 in the morning, if you order before 8:00, usually you can get it same day. And they cut it off early because I'm like looking at my clock, like that's just wrong. I was hoping to get all the things in the same batch, but now I'll have to wait until whatever Sunday.
Yeah, talking about times and things like that. For the longest time, my clock on my phone was different than like the clock on everything else, and I was like, it was like ahead by like almost 4 minutes. I was sitting there going, I don't understand why it's not it's not updating the time to the same time as like my computer and everything else, and like my clocks that are on Wi-Fi. I figured my phone would be the same way. Well, there's a tab you have to click. You have to change it to time by your network or whatever. And I'm like,
yeah.
I literally Googled it this morning. I was like, why is my phone time different than my computer?
So, you must have touched it by accident one day because I've never seen somebody have to do that manually. What
does it have to do? Because mine does it too.
You do? You go to your settings. Let me find it again.
Because mine changes from time to time on my phone.
Uh-huh.
on my personal phone.
Yeah.
So like,
settings. Are you on a Android?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to your settings and general management. That's where your date and time are.
General management.
Yeah, you'll scroll down in the settings. It's on down a little bit. Find where your date and time is.
I don't have anything that says general anything.
Well, it's like, see this? It's
device
right there.
Oh,
That's where, or see where it says date and time on it. Language and input, date and time, reset, all that sort of stuff is on it.
hang on a second. A couple people are here.
Okay.
What do we got first? Let's do this. What's up, Matthew?
What's up, Matthew?
All right, and then we got somebody else rolling in as well, Mr. Funko Illuminati.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey,
What's up, dude? Not much. Some guy in Jersey convinced me to get a Zobies box.
Did I? Nice.
He does that. I got a notification as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how that looks. Hey, Matthew.
I'll be honest, but you got to think about it this way. With all those fandoms, can you really go wrong?
I remember, how old was I, man? I think I was like seven or 8 watching Bloodsport. And my mom comes to the room and goes, "How long have you been watching this?" She looks over, she goes, "Oh, it's almost over, it's too late." And she just went back into the kitchen to do something.
At that point, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. It's not like I tried to shatter my brother's shin with my leg.
Actually, I did bust my cousin's nose one time because she was asking me to do something that I was learning in class,
Mm-hmm.
and we were on the steps, and I did it was a spinning back kick, I think is what I did. Mind you, this is before I had my accident, so plus before I had my accident, I was also a lot slimmer. I caught her right on the noggin because she came down the steps because I told her to go back. I guess she maybe wanted to get closer and closer look. I don't know why. And I caught her right in the freaking face.
My brother drop kicked my cousin Kimmy. She was like, I think 18 or 19 at the time. My brother was maybe 6. And he did a running head start. And when she turned to look at him, because she was kind of like just sitting cross-legged on the floor in the basement, my grandmother's place, boom.
It's not pretty, dude. I still remember my reaction of like, I didn't know what to do. Ooh. I didn't know what the hell to do, and we just ran upstairs. We weren't even home. We were at a friend's house, like a family friend's house. Where there was a bunch of us there, and we just ran upstairs because they owned the whole house, and so every apartment was somebody we knew.
So I know Mitch and LBD didn't go out, but what about you, Matthew or Dead Zone? Did you guys do anything for New Year's?
I did something for New Year's.
Spend money.
I got some super good sleep.
There's that, yeah.
Well, we're in a shutdown here.
On the couch, and then I fell asleep, and then I got up and went to bed. Yeah.
I watched a couple of episodes of the new Sabrina.
I haven't even got.
Came out.
I'm starting from season 1.
Damn, Mitch, slow down, man. You know how to party.
Well, I ripped packs with Fox. I was on live on Instagram live last night for a while.
Yeah, I caught the end of that. Hi, Jeremy.
Yeah, we were on a couple of times.
Oh, crap. Yeah, Amazon. Thank you for reminding me, sir.
I was on the McDorks for not the whole night, but after 12 o'clock. Who's that? Okay. After
I didn't change anything from my end. We went through this earlier. Mitch helped me fix my my echoing issue.
I muted my headset.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. So after 12 o'clock midnight Eastern, that's when I joined the McDork because I just kind of want to make sure I spend it with the little one because my mother fell asleep. She was tired. And we got invited to my cousin's house, but I was like, with everybody, where she lives right now, it's kind of a little bit of a hot zone. So I was like, not willing to make that trip. It's not worth it to me, you know. I feel bad, but I was like, it is what it is, you know. Because my dad lives around where my aunt lives, and he got it. Two of my brothers, and I'm like, you know, take care of yourself. You know, I check up on them as much as I can. And so far they're fine. Like they're recuperating already, and they're good. But it was pissing me off is that the whole thing about my little brother, the youngest one. From what I understand, he's the only one who hasn't been tested just because he has no one to take him. I'm like, he's only I think he's like 16 years old. I was like, I get it, but still.
Wait, he's 16. Sorry, maybe things are different, but I remember at 16 I was going downtown Toronto on my own.
Dude, here's the thing. When I was growing up, I did a bunch of stuff when I was probably like 13. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was getting around and I knew how to get around, all that stuff. And it's different with them. My brothers were very sheltered with my dad and his wife. The one who was born after me, he barely knew what like anything really was in the real world for a long time. So like kind of when he went to college is when he really hit him. And around the time before he went to college, I did try to teach him a couple of things, and I took him out with a couple people that I know, and kind of just showed him the ropes a little bit before he went to college, like a clueless asshole.
Well, we've talked about that before. The fresh fish look.
Yeah, so it did help him out a lot, and I actually introduced him to a lot of stuff that we grew up on that he didn't know about, and now he loves like older movies and stuff. So he's always asking me, "You get something else I should watch?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I'll pull something out that I actually have physically, or I'll send him something, and you know, it's been pretty cool. And then ever since I did that for him, he's kind of trying to do it for my other brothers as well, the younger ones. So, but still, like I said, they're still pretty sheltered in comparison to
some.
You know, yeah.
Well,
so that's why. That's another thing, you know.
Well, I think I told you my ex roommate. He was raised Dutch Protestant, so we're talking very, very cloistered.
Mm-hmm.
And when him and I became roommates, like I'm watching something, and he's like, "What's that?" It's Monty Python, man. And he's like, "I've never seen." I said, "Are you serious?" It's like 2 PM, and it's like, "You're not going anywhere today." He's like, "No, good, okay, we'll start with the Life of Brian and work our way."
No,
work right through it.
It's funny you say that because that's exactly what I did. I was like, when I started realizing my brother didn't know certain things, the one born after me, and I was like, the first day he was able to stay at my house because they weren't even allowed in my house because of the whole thing with their mother and my family, all that stuff. Anyway, not important. Once he was able to come here, he was old enough to come here. I called the house. I was like, okay, I need him for like 3 days. Like I told him, I need him to help me with a couple things around the house and blah blah blah. We didn't do shit we were supposed to. We didn't do shit that whole weekend. We sat down and watched a ton of shit. I took him out around where I was, and I taught him a few spots around my area, and we just had a good time. That's literally what we did.
I think you might find this funny. My cousin Alan used to treat me and my brother horribly. Like we're talking cruel, just a regular bully, right? Your classic 80s bully. Then when he got older, my father had passed away, my grandmother passed away, and we were at their celebration of life, and I didn't know that he'd started dating this very lovely girl. Her name is Erin.
How did you know she was very lovely?
Because she talked to me for like a half an hour before I knew that she was dating Alan.
Mm-hmm.
And then Alan came over and she's like, "Hey, honey," and little peck on the cheek, and I went, "How are you with him?" So we start talking, and then she goes, "So what was your childhood like together?" And I was like, actually, Alan was a horrible human being to me. Did a lot of horror." And I went through a list of things, and she was there looking at him going, "That would be all that?" And he's like, "Yeah, but we're adults now. You got to let that go. You did it until I was 18, dude." The only reason you stopped was because my cousin Brian held him. My cousin Brian is really rough around the corners, and he held him against the wall in my grandmother's basement and said if he didn't knock it off, he was going to put a beer bottle somewhere.
Good Lord.
I haven't opened nothing yet.
Yeah.
See, I never really had that problem because for the majority part, I am the oldest. I'm the oldest brother. I'm the oldest cousin, really. For the most part, like if any of my cousins are older than me, they're like second cousins. They're like cousins of my mother or something like that. My family is way too big to keep track of all that. But for the most part, like, but the people I spend the most time with, I was always the oldest. And don't get me wrong, I did push them around a little bit, but not to that extent that you're saying. And then after we got to a certain age, though, it was more us against everybody else. And I'm glad it kind of turned out that way because in the beginning, when if I really look back at it, if I would have kept going the way it was going, it probably wouldn't have been that way. It probably would have been a similar situation. You're just saying it's just you guess at one point you end up learning that you gotta take care of them instead of doing all that. So it just like a learning process. I guess I ended up learning a lot earlier than your cousin, and in a lot nicer way because nobody.
Well, I think his
something up my butt. Just saying.
Oh no, I think his issue boiled down to is the fact that out of all the cousins, he was the only child. Like all my aunts and uncles had 2 kids.
Yeah, I get that. Well, it's funny you say that. I was an only child. Even in my own house, even after my brother was born, it was just me and my mom. Because that's from another family, and the only person who what happened was at a certain age, 3 of my cousins moved in my house because they got taken away from their mother, and they were from my dad's side, but my mom was the one that took them in. And I all of a sudden I had 3 new people in my house living with me until they turned 18 or whatever they left.
How about you, Dead Zone? Any siblings?
Yeah, I have a sister.
Huh. You know what? I don't think I knew that about you. We've talked about a lot of stuff, but I don't think we ever talked about you having a sister.
Yeah, I have a sister. She lives in California, and she's got 3 kids. Yeah,
Yeah, my brother.
She's older than me.
Oh, okay.
Just a couple of years. But yeah.
I was the oldest.
Yeah.
The picking of the younger one. It's such a time-honored tradition.
I remember my cousin tried to kick me one time, and I grabbed his leg, and I just flicked it. It hurt, and you can tell it hurt because as soon as it was an accident. It wasn't like, I'm not saying I had like quick reflexes or nothing. I just so happened to put my hand out at the right time, and I caught his leg underneath, like when it was coming down.
Older farmhouses have the bathtub or shower closest to the well. It's just the way it's done. So my parents' bedroom had the bathtub in there. Like it was in a corner, like a really weird way of doing it. And so my brother and I were playing, and I threw a toy block at him. And he was between the bathtub and my parents' waterbed. And the block nailed him off the back of the head. He fell backwards, hit the back of his head on the tub, fell forward, and caught just the top of his head on the waterbed, and then hit the floor. And I remember running out of the room thinking, "Oh God, I've killed him," because he didn't get up.
That's not pretty.
That would have been
and he's all. Oh, you have step siblings, Matthew. Actually, I have 3. I have 3 half siblings, but every time we've gone to set up an arrangement to see each other, pandemics happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 1 sibling. I've got a sister. It's 5 years younger than me. But that's the only sibling I have.
Did you pick on her?
Oh, terribly.
Yeah, Mitch strikes me as the kind of guy that would be, but he'd be so seditious about it, you wouldn't know that he was doing it until after everything had happened.
Yeah,
well, I mean, she was a little brat when she was a kid. Like, literally, my great-grandmother called her the little bitch. That was her nickname by my great-grandmother, who
This
You
is
know.
this is why he spoils his nieces and nephews. That's
Oh no, I mean my sister and I are great friends now.
no,
I mean we're like best friends. I mean I talk to her on a regular basis, and of course I do have my niece and nephew who are 14, 15. So you know, but
yeah,
they're
so
awesome.
you make up for it now. I get it. I understand.
Hey man, when my brother's kids were just under the age of 5, because I'm not a fan of his ex-wife, I bought them bows and whistles from the marine shop and gave them and gave them like a bunch of like candy, like different types of candy, and that was one Christmas. Great thing about a bosun's whistle: the harder you blow into it, the higher the pitch.
I'm assuming you never got invited back.
Oh, my brother and I never got along. And even when he was alive, him and I never got along. And then when he found his succubi or succubus, it only got better.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you're drinking that special hot chocolate again.
Yes, I'm drinking coffee crisp hot chocolate. I can quit anytime I want.
No, you can't. Every time we see you, that thing's attached to your hand. I don't even think you let it go when you put your hand down. You leave your hand.
No, not at all.
It's glued to your hand permanently.
Although I do need to get a kettle. I can't keep boiling water in a pot.
I'm lucky with that because I can't. What I do is I just put it. I have the fountain basically where you can put hot water.
Okay.
So I just put the stuff in the cup and it's right there. It's hot as boiling hot water.
My aunt has that. I didn't know that the one time I went to go and wash a cup. I was like, well, I don't need all this water from the big faucet. I'll use the little faucet.
Yeah. You can just do hot water with the Keurig too. Just don't put anything in it and just hit the thing and hot water will come out.
Huh. Yeah, I had a Keurig and then one day the motor went on it, and because I went to when it does the makes sound, you hear the water coming out of it. All I heard was this grinding sound, and then my cup was like filled with this, and I was like, "Oh crap, man!" So I haven't bought a new one in ages.
They're cheap now, though. I mean, we got one for Christmas a long time ago, and it was doing the same thing, making some weird noise, and then hardly, you put like the large cup in there,
yeah.
You'd get like 2 ounces come out. It's like, all right. So Kelly bought one, and it got here, and the box was just like destroyed. We opened it up, and the tank was cracked on the top, just where you put the top on it.
Yeah.
Where you put the water, but it wasn't cracked on the bottom, so it didn't leak. And she contacted them, and they refunded the money. And she said, "Well, just send us the return label, and we'll send it back." And they never send it back. So, and by the time she had done it, she bought another one from somewhere else, and we had already gotten it. So now we have one that's still just sitting in a box.
Well, I was going to say to Clara, I've done water in a microwave. The problem with that is I've had bad luck with cups exploding from doing that. And there are cups that are meant for microwave, like they're the actual Pyrex ones. And I don't know if and I don't leave it in there too long. I leave it in long enough to just get the water boiling. But in my lifetime, I've had about 5 cups in my hand. After pouring everything in and stirring it, just shattered. So now, and they were all, and the only
crazy.
Yeah, and the only universal thing was it was always a microwave.
Well, that might have to do with that poster you have in your bathroom. Just saying, just a suggestion.
What he's talking about is Vigo the Carpathian from the second Ghostbusters movie, the big giant painting. I have that sitting above my toilet. So when you're a male using the toilet, it's staring down at you with a very, very menacing look. I had a friend put it in the bathtub. Had some friends over, and the next morning it's like, where the hell is that? And then there it is, just sitting in the tub with the shower curtain pulled across.
Lisa told me to ask you if you got your package or if it's still in transit. She said she shipped it out Wednesday, Dead Zone.
I don't. Yeah, I haven't gotten anything.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure with the whole holiday thing, it's gonna take a minute because I shipped out Andrew stuff too, and it's probably gonna take a minute to get there. Sadly, I forgot one thing. But whatever, it'll eventually get there.
Was it the Ark of the Covenant?
Does it really matter? It wouldn't affect him anyway.
Wow. Why does it have to be snakes?
I think the bugs would be worse. I could deal with snakes. I can rationalize snakes.
So, I don't know about that.
You know, I noticed here that if I send stuff to the house, like I'm sending more stuff to the house now than I am to the PO box because now that just Kelly is here all the time and her office is in the front, she can. I mean, the only people that come down the street, I mean, she sees them drive by when she's working. So, but I noticed that when I send them here, they take longer to get here than they take to get to the PO box or to the UPS store because they have to go to the distribution center in Tucson and then it has to come out to the distribution center in Vail and then it gets sorted and goes out.
That makes sense, I guess. But here's the problem with that. Also, you have when it does go to your PO box, you have the habit of not going to pick it up.
I don't know. Shipping here has been weird. I bought something. Now, I know you guys don't know where Oakville is, but imagine this is Oakville. And so I'm here, and they shipped it to Mississauga, which means it's going to go from Mississauga back to Oakville, all the way to Stony Creek, and then to Hamilton. Because they sent it to Mississauga. If they had just kept it going, it would have been here the next day. You seem to be infested with children. Have you tried spraying?
Yeah, she likes water. It doesn't work.
Have you checked? They could be inside the walls.
Yeah.
And yes, I have tried hot chocolate with milk. In fact, my mom bought me gourmet hot chocolate that requires milk, which I'm going to try making eventually. But the instructions on it are like this. So it's like.
By the way, I started Cobra Kai before, like right after like Dead Zone called me earlier today. Probably like I would say half an hour after that, you know what? The living was free. I was like, screw it. I started watching. It's really good. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm just saying. All I would say is that it.
No! Don't say anything. I don't want you to say anything. Literally, nothing. Don't. Just say, I want some of it. That's enough. That's all we need to know.
It's good. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, there you go.
Martial arts.
Anything else can possibly give something away and piss people off.
You know who does? No, I'm kidding.
I heard we find out that Peter Parker
makes an appearance.
Yeah. Peter Parker's Batman. What? How'd that happen?
Yeah, I am totally looking forward to watching that this evening for sure. I already told Kelly it's gonna be playing during dinner for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be flip flopping back and forth between Sabrina and Cobra Kai.
No, I'm going straight through.
I have a spare 32 behind the couch there that I don't use, so I'm just gonna hook that up and just
Did they all the episodes, the whole season?
I didn't see how many episodes are in it.
Well, it's Netflix, so chances are.
Yeah, no, they're all there. Like it's consecutive. It's not like Disney. But I don't know how many episodes there are. The thing is, I can't do it like Mitch because I'm starting Sabrina from. Oh,
I guess Mitch took it really personally.
I guess so. Yeah. Oh Jesus.
No, he jumped back in. He's here
again.
Oh, Mitch, seriously, dude.
Too many windows open. It kicks me out of stream. I'm like,
I haven't started Sabrina. I was gonna start the first episode, and then I don't know what the hell happened. So I'm still in season 1, Like
yeah, Lisa. There's fourth. I think it's the fourth season.
that was the
It's
third.
all out on Netflix.
It's the third.
Is it third?
It's third.
Yeah.
Yeah, third.
First season was on YouTube. Second season was on Netflix. And
What, Sabrina?
No, not Sabrina.
No, we're talking Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai was season 1 and 2 was YouTube, and then they switched over to Netflix. And then
which is funny because when they pitched the show, they pitched it to Netflix, and Netflix said,
yeah. Well,
and then it went to YouTube, and then they said, "Oh man, we want you back."
Yeah, it's the fourth season of Sabrina, guys.
Is it 4?
Yeah, it's the last one too.
I mean, it was the fourth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Don't get snippy.
Yeah.
Snippy. Well, I got to catch up on 4 seasons. That's good. See, I'd rather just go straight through Cobra Kai and then I'll go to Sabrina.
Well, yeah, that makes sense because you've only got 1 season of Cobra Kai to watch, and then you've got.
I'll probably put it while I'm working. I'll put it in the corner. Just leave it there in the little corner. Be easier.
Yeah, I think I'm on the getting ready to start the 3rd episode of Sabrina. I think the 4th season. I watched a couple episodes last night, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
No, I watched McDorks, and then I watched a little bit of the ball drop in New York, and I went, all right, that's it. I'm done.
I told them we forgot about Alaska, but they didn't want to listen.
We did play with sparklers for a little bit outside.
Oh, wow. It is. We have a blizzard outside. That was not expected.
A what?
A blizzard. It's when the snow gets so thick that you can't see across the street.
Wow.
And when it's coming down. I realize for you guys, well, actually, especially probably Dead Zone and Mitch, it says like certain death, but
well, it's like 63 here right now.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is here.
Well,
it's really warm here.
I would venture stuff. Honestly, I would grab my cell phone, log into StreamYard, and go on the fire escape. But that door has a tendency to close, and I am not climbing down that damn ladder.
Don't do that.
I've done it once, and this building's 137, 38 years old, and I think that's probably the original fire ladder.
It's 58 degrees here.
61 where Matt is.
What's the weather?
I have no idea what the 60s would be for you guys.
Oh, look, we're getting snow too.
Oh.
I just
60 Fahrenheit to Celsius.
Oh, snow.
Oh, 15. We are, I think we're at -1 or -2 because that's usually what it takes for snow. Oh, yep, -2. So -2 would be 28.
Yeah, it's super sunny out here.
What, 28 degrees
it says
Fahrenheit where you are?
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'd be really concerned, Dead Zone, if you guys were getting snow like us. I've seen that End of Days movie, and I'd rather, or no, the day after tomorrow.
Right.
I'm screwed.
Yeah. It's kind of rainy here, rainy and 60 something. Which it's going to drop tomorrow. I think it's going to get colder.
Well, we get lake effect snow, so that's usually what the problem is. When you're surrounded by the Great Lakes, the snow gets a little. It doesn't stay as long, but the snowstorms are pretty bad.
Yeah, it's kind of like Chicago gets a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah.
Like that lake effect snow.
Actually, the worst place, and I've been stuck overnight, is Fort Erie.
Oh, really?
My buddy was driving a little K car, and because you can go skiing on the other side in Fort Erie, so we were skiing, and he's like, "We should probably get going." Yeah, we probably should. So we get back to the chalet, we return our rentals, and he's like, "Well, why don't we grab a coffee before we go?" Okay, we'll grab a coffee. And we probably shouldn't have grabbed that coffee because by the time we got out to the parking lot, it was just getting over his bumper.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "We're stuck here." So we go back, and the lady's like, "Oh yes, we have emergency places for people to stay who can't leave the shelter. Oh, yeah, emergency was sitting in the living room by the fireplace, like their main foyer. Good times.
Good times. Good times.
When you think about it, you wouldn't have had that story to tell if it didn't happen.
Not really, dude. It was the most uncomfortable friggin'. It's one of those hard leather chairs that don't really have any springs, so you can't sleep in it. So you're just basically sitting there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I could sleep anywhere.
Yes, the human sloth.
Just saying, I have. It's not a big deal.
So have I. Doesn't mean I enjoyed it.
All right, nobody said it has to be enjoyable. You just said you had to sleep on it.
Oh well, I don't care. I don't have to go out and shovel it, so that's all that matters.
Neither do I. Neither do I. Thank God.
Right.
This was last year. This was here at my house. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh wow, man! How did you? Were you guys able to rebuild?
There's a lot of snow.
Oh wow! How did you get that much snow in your neck of the woods?
It snows here.
How long does it stay normally, though? Like after it hits?
That was the longest that it's stuck, probably for 4 or 5 days.
I've seen snow, especially up about 2 hours from here. The snow will get so bad they'll actually start pushing it into waterways just to get rid of it.
Yeah,
which always makes for a good time in the spring.
That was only the year before that it snowed on Christmas, and then last year or year before last 19 it snowed on New Year's Day and then the day after.
About 5 days. Well, last year on the 5th, I went up to Peterborough, which is it is north of here, but not quite. And I was there for 9 days, and for 7 days, they got freezing rain almost every day. Because I had to call my work and tell my work, I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave this place. He's like, what do you mean? I said, everything is covered in ice. Even the large, because he runs a kind of like he does like forest restoration work. So he's got large trucks, diesels and all that, and tractors and all that. And it's like the largest vehicle can leave, but it can't stay on the ground. Like it'll go up hills, and then it will start to fishtail.
Yeah, I remember when it snowed on Easter or whatever there too, Matthew. And we want to know what you got. What'd you get? He's got to get it. Yeah, it snowed random times here. In Tucson, usually it doesn't stick. We're a little bit higher elevation than Tucson, though, so we'll get it. It'll stick here usually if it does, but it's random for sure.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Harley Quinn? No? What is it?
No, it's Harley Quinn. It's with the silver background.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's cool.
Got to use my chopsticks again today for dinner. So stupid me, I ordered groceries online to be delivered, and I thought I ordered sour cream for my pierogies, and I ended up ordering a half-gallon container of cheese spread.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I have no bread in the house, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to use this for.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows I need a large tub of cream cheese.
Yeah.
What's up, M3?
Hey man, what's up?
Cream cheese is good on bagels.
Yeah, I don't have any though, and we're in lockdown, so it's not like I could walk to the grocery store and pick it up. A lot
Plus,
of
it'd be a little cold.
Spaghetti and meatballs. Pretty good.
cream
Right.
cheese with spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You know what? I got lots of spaghetti. I'll give it a try. Worst case scenario, I'll send you guys a very lovely picture, followed by some expletives.
1 spoon per plate.
Oh, okay. Thank you. That's actually was going to be my next thing. Is like, what's the amount here? Because I am.
Yeah, just put cheese in it, basically.
And then you just mix it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give that a try. I'll do that for tomorrow.
What's up, M3 Lines? How you doing?
Yeah, what's happening?
Oh wow, it's gotten worse outside. Oh well.
Oh, well.
I guess now is the time to order from one of those 30 minutes or it's free places, right?
Hey, you know what? I sold a Fortnite pop on Whatnot today.
Really?
Somebody bought one. The Love Ranger.
Wow.
Did they set it up for authentication too?
I don't know. I haven't made the label yet. I guess I could.
I sold one of those Ochacos on Whatnot.
Let's see. No,
Yeah.
it's going to Ohio though.
I think mine's going to Pennsylvania, so it's not taking a 4 trip. Thank God.
There's a lot of lives on Whatnot right now.
There always is nowadays.
That's true.
True.
Before it was like you get like maybe 2. Now you get like 5. I'm like, Jesus.
How far did you, I'll apologize in advance, Dead Zone, but I got about maybe halfway through your Whatnot. But how long did that go on for? Like, how long were you on for?
I was on for 4 hours.
Oh wow! How far did you get through everything?
I sold 80 things. 2 of them got two cancellations. So yeah, it wasn't a big deal. I mean, I had the option to let them cancel or not, but I let them cancel. One of the people had already bought something else.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, fine. And then the other person said they had bought something else too, but they instead wanted to buy something else that I had in the auction, didn't realize it, and it was something that didn't go up, is on the list. So they asked to cancel and buy the other one. So that was fine. It was good.
Not bad. So you still made a good tiding off that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there was some stuff. It was weird, some stuff that I thought would go for a little bit more didn't go nearly as much as I thought, and then like some of them like went like doubled with like a couple of the ones went for double the PPG.
Well, actually, 3M just reminded me of something. Because everything's locked down here, I think I'm gonna have to buy my Batman pops from here. The blacklight ones.
Wait, from where?
Pop Culture.
Oh, okay.
Because I can get all of them at once.
I was gonna say, the one that surprised me when I was watching was the Target Muhammad Ali. It went almost for like $30, which is nobody's paying that for that pop, which is crazy.
What was that?
The Muhammad Ali black and white one. The
Target one, black and white one. I thought you were talking about the black light.
No. Muhammad Ali, the black and white one from Target.
I don't know of a black white Muhammad Ali.
No,
well, people that do customs.
Yeah, I don't know. Never heard of us.
Now's your chance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I was surprised on that one for sure. That I was like, huh.
Well, like the Freddy Krueger on the auction went for like double.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Well, also, some of those are like, unless people have them listed, There, you can't just walk into a store. It's like, hey, I want that Freddy Krueger. It's one of those things, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
it also depends on your market too, because don't forget, like here locally, I don't know why, but when people here have grails, it's like usually 100 to 20, usually about $100 $200 more than what it should be.
Just because they can't, like I was talking. It's funny that you mentioned that because I was talking to Mike, Mike Pratt the last time we did a live.
Yeah.
We was talking after the stream. He was telling us like, yeah, if you ever have any Walgreens or like certain exclusive, even any small type of grail, like over here, those things are like gold. Like nobody can get those here.
Oh, I know. That's why I found out why my local group kicked me out as a moderator, because the guy who ran the actual, well, I shouldn't say ran the group, was one of the people that ran the group, was getting annoyed that I was no longer buying his exclusives from the States. Because he was like, for instance, well, because and I explained to him too a while back that I stopped buying from him because like anybody here, if anybody wants something that's from Toys R Us, or I came across an exclusive chomp that Mitch, I knew Mitch wanted, so I made sure he got it and didn't make a dime off that, and it usually comes back. So it's like, why am I going to spend? Okay, so even if let's say I was in the States and I used my own money, why would I spend an extra $40 on something when I can get it for $20 less, and all it takes is a bit of my time to help somebody out?
Yeah, this makes sense, dude. You're better off, to be honest. At the end of the day, you don't have to. That's one load that's taken off of you being a moderator for a group that probably. If that's his motto, if you don't buy from me, you're out, then I'm pretty sure it won't last any longer.
That's not a good group to be in.
No, but you see, the only reason I liked being the moderator is because we approved posts, which is fine. That doesn't really bother me. What bothered me was if somebody pointed out that because our drops here at Hot Topic are sometimes 1 to 2 or even a week behind you guys, right? So if something got dropped at Hot Topic, he would go on and somebody would post that would be there. And let's say I didn't see it first thing in the morning. He'd hold off on it, go to the store, grab the grail, like grab the chase version of it, and then approve the post. So I was constantly making sure that I was approving posts before he did. Or if somebody posted something that he wanted, he would make an offer before he'd approve the post.
See, that's grimy. That's just that's using that's you just a pure slime ball at that point.
That sounds real familiar to me.
Yeah, I know, right? I was gonna say the same thing. I'm starting to have a little bit of flashbacks, PTSD over here.
You know what I was saying?
Yeah, that what, you read my mind because I was like, what, that sounded too familiar.
What, you had something similar in your area?
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
the fact that you said that with such venom in your voice.
Yeah. Back on track. You have that box Dead Zone?
Huh? Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's go on a happy note.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Very clean looking box.
Oh, look at you. You got one too?
I've had mine for a while. I just never got it. I never got a chance to do that live that we were supposed to do. I'm gonna mute my mic real quick because
yeah, it's gonna get loud. I'm gonna mute mine too.
See? No, mine isn't a special edition.
Well, they're muting their mics. Today's show is brought to you by Mitch & Co. A finer knife and housewares. When looking for knives and housewares, go to Mitch Co. Yeah. Guess what? Mine doesn't make a flippy sound. Well, it could. I mean,
yeah. All right. Took a minute. Oh yeah, I like that.
Well, the reason I like it is because of that little fine point and the fact that it's curved. I can get under the box and break the tape out without actually cutting the pop.
Nice. I have gone through and hit the pop a couple times, once or twice.
Yeah, I did.
careful
I
now.
whipped this one only once, and it was because I broke my rule and went like this instead of going.
Rookies.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Yeah, well, it was a rookie mistake.
I've never done it in the years I've been doing pops. I've never cut a pop.
Watch now.
No,
It's gonna happen.
I take it slow.
Okay.
Here, let me get
I would pay to watch you make that kind of face while doing it.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, this is stuck on something. Give me a second.
It's stuck.
Yeah, the sticker from the T-shirt is stuck on it.
Oh,
On the paper.
That's actually still pretty cheap. I can get all 3 Batman series because if I remember correctly, one of them was a Hot Topic exclusive, right? That was the Harley Quinn. Don't all jump in at once.
They're all aren't they all Hot Topic exclusive?
Chat, if you're listening,
I don't collect them, so I have no clue. So,
They're all Hot Topics.
okay.
I was thinking so.
Well, I can get the whole set for $66, which is less. That's, I mean,
Hey guys, Lisa's asking, what are these boxes? Because we haven't said.
the boxes are the Zek boxes from Coffee Madness. They're the these ones are the pre kind of productions. We purchased these ones before he started doing the regular ones, but it's the Zenner's Energized Collector or Zenner's Energized comic collectible box. Coffee Madness puts it together with his son.
Yeah.
So I opened one this morning on video for the one of the actual regular boxes. But yeah, he does a monthly box, and there's maybe 10 of us in the that get them. So they're super cool. I like them. I dig them. They have a ton of different little things in them. They're super fun to open. So these ones were kind of like a pre thing before when he was just getting started with them. So
we're basically the guinea pigs at this point. Yes, it's good stuff.
Yeah. He was trying to figure out what he was going to put in there and stuff. We kind of bought these ones for that, and it was
how to package them. Basically, this was like learning how to package them, making sure everything comes in well. Just kind of seeing how it would react to certain things, and like it's just it's a fun thing to do. I've done one before where I had a good time opening it with Leah and stuff. So I still had another one, and I had that I was supposed to do one on different live, and then we never got a chance because we couldn't get everybody's schedules together. It's like Dead Zone said, there's a few people involved already. So
yeah. Well, I mean, at first we were doing it like the very first box we did as a group. It was backstage. We just basically opened them not live, but together. And then now everybody's just kind of getting them and opening them as they get them, or when they can record them if they want.
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot less complicated that way because there were so many people involved and so many schedules. It made it difficult for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely better that it's not I mean, to put together that many people on a live, yeah, it's definitely, or even backstage, it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's different time zones and different things going on. And
what are you gonna pull out first, Deadson?
I
got a few stickers here.
You got stickers?
Yeah.
I got.
Our boxes might be different. That's why.
Yeah. No, I'm sure they are. I got. Feel like cards.
I got some cards too. Yeah.
But they don't feel like they're like Pokemon cards or anything like that. Like in a sealed package or anything.
I have two. I have a sealed pack right here, and I have some that are. No, I have 3 sealed packs, and then they're not. There's 3 packs that are not Pokemon, and 2 that are. And
all right, so these are. This is some sort of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I got
Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
What is it? Some of these in the other box, and I think I was only missing one of the variants that were in here.
Is it just a trading card?
It's basically like when you went to go see the movie, the Into the Spider-Verse movie, which if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's really good. It's animated, but it's really well done. It's very different. The animation is very unique, and the music is very well done.
Nice.
So if you haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse and you're a Marvel or Spider-Man fan, this is a movie you should watch.
All right. Well, I got that. And did you get a shirt?
Yeah, I did. You want to pull out the shirt first?
Yeah, because they're probably the same. I feel the patch. There's a patch on this one, so.
My last one had a patch. I don't know if this one will have one. Because if you get the original patch, I don't think you get a second one. I don't know. Let's see. It might have it.
So yeah, this is a shirt with the patch.
The Baby Yoda shirt. That is a Baby Yoda.
See, my last one had the patch. This one is Baby Yoda.
Oh, Baby Yoda or whatever. Grogu.
Baby Grogu.
So this the design on this one.
Yeah.
Is that I did that for him.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember him telling me you were doing his logo.
Cool.
So I got.
And it looks like it's extra large too. So good.
Yeah, mine's is my size too.
Yeah, extra large. Sweet.
I got a Spider-Man sticker. I'm assuming this is Black Widow.
Oh, nice.
Black Widow.
Oh, this is cool. It's a keychain.
Oh yeah, I got one of those too. In my other box though. Yeah, Padme.
Cool.
Supergirl.
Uh-oh. I got a plushie.
Oh, me too. Which one did you get? I don't think I got. Oh, that's R2. No, that's BB-8.
Oh, the little BB-8.
Yeah, I got that one last time.
And my dad gave it to me.
Yeah, I gave it to Leah. I got this one this time.
And it's for you.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I got BB-8 last time. Then I got that one this time. I have no idea what that's from. That's a lollipop.
Lollipop.
I don't know what that's from.
The ring pop.
Oh, Transformers mini.
Oh, that's cool. That's Grimlock, the T-Rex.
Mini figure, it says.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I got this one. This is my mini figure.
That's yours.
I've got a statue of Optimus Prime riding Grimlock.
I hate. You know what? I got that from the Blu-ray bundle, right?
Yeah.
And I always wanted to buy it. I never got a chance to.
That was cool.
Yeah, it's probably still up too. It's probably cheaper now than when I wanted it.
Yeah, I've had that thing for a long time.
That's what I'm saying. I always kept looking at it over the years, and I just never bought it. I was like, do I really want to spend that money?
Yeah, Soundwave.
Yeah. Cool. There's supposedly 6 different ones.
Oh, cool.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Unbroken Bonds.
I don't know. I don't remember which one these were. I got 2 of them. One of them has the Machamp, I think it is.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Sun and Moon Unbroken Bonds is the series.
Yeah. I'll open these last.
Is that Unbroken? Yeah, they're both Unbroken Bonds.
Yeah. I'll open the comics first and then we'll do that. I'll do the cards last. What do you got over there?
So I got
Dad, you got the doggy.
Unbroken Bonds, Saurus, the base sword and shield, and then the Rebels Clash, I think. Yeah.
The Rebel Trash.
Yeah. I wasn't going to say it.
Are you going to open your cards?
What the Pokemon ones?
Yeah.
We could do the comics, and then I'll do the cards last.
Because that's what I have left.
Well, the comics? Yeah, we could do the comics. I'll do the cards last.
There he is.
Oh, well, I got these.
There's his name.
She got this one. She got the pink doggy.
Oh.
It's mine?
Yeah, you can have it. Here you go.
Top secret.
Well, I think that's supposed to be like the. Well, I don't know what's in there. I got one of those too, but I got loose ones in here too. Did you get any loose ones?
Yeah, I got loose ones too.
Yeah. I pulled out my first one. Agents of Wakanda.
Which one?
Agents of Wakanda number 2.
Can I see the candy?
Yeah, I got that one too.
Oh, look at that.
Daddy,
That one's cool.
can you put the candy in the fridge for camel?
No, I'll do it later.
But can I see them?
No.
Why? Why, Daddy?
I got the House of X.
Is that part of the series that I sent you? Because that's not the one I sent you, but there's
Dad.
looks like it's
No.
part of the same series.
Yeah.
I sent you House of X and I sent you Power of X. I think is the 2 that I sent you.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to look at that one. It's back over here.
Okay. The other one I got is Annihilation Sword Forge. Looks like it has to do with the what are these guys called? Somebody help me. I know who these guys are, and I forget their names. These guys right here in the middle.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, the middle guy.
Oh, the Nova Corp.
The Nova Corps. Yeah. There we go.
Oh.
So there's a couple of people in here. Oh, there's Beta Ray Bill too. Look at that. I didn't see that. Beta Ray Bill.
Beta Ray Bill, Silver Surfer, Thor.
Is it Thor?
That's
I don't see Thor.
yeah, that's his cape.
No, it's Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, sorry, I can't tell from the.
This is a series.
He's holding Stormbreaker.
Or
I can't tell what who's are.
One,
the
1, 2, and 3.
Fantastic Four is on the bottom right there.
Yeah.
Ah,
I don't know who the villain
Snake Eyes. Looks like a trade paperback you're holding, Dead Zone.
The Black Cat.
I'm not sure if I got that one. Say that again, Sean.
Oh, I was just saying that looks like a tray you're holding, like a trade paperback, because of how thick it is.
No, this is a set.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got a trade paperback here. That's
2 and 3.
the Batman one. This is a trade paperback.
I'll be right back, guys.
See how thick it is?
Oh yeah. I think on the other box I got on the other one I got a Star Wars one. Got this one. Mary Jane.
Wait, is that from the top secret thing? This thing?
No.
Is that from this? What you
No,
putting
I got 2 more on just the loosies.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say I ran out of the loose ones.
Um
Probably 'cause I got the trade paperback in there. That's probably why.
that one. And then the last one I got is this one. Hulk. And then the other one on the other side is Spider-Man. Spider-Man. So I like the Spider-Man one.
Mhm.
All right. I'm going to put the loose ones back in here.
I just let loose the ones I got in here.
What's that?
I was opening this. That's why I had my microphone off because it's gonna take me a while. So I got them out.
Actually, Strange Academy would be pretty decent for Pops.
In here, I can't tell. I think there's only one thing in here, right? Or is it two? I think there's no. Okay, there's only one thing in here. It says let's get energized. First issue. I don't know what it's for though. It says DK3, the Master Race. You know what that is? It has no cover. It's a blank.
Oh, it's just a blank. It's just a sketch one, whatever they call them.
Yeah, it's a DC. It says book 1, DK. There's, I guess, Dark Knight 3, the Master Race. I'm assuming.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, we got a comic guy in here. Might blow me up a little bit, so maybe he can see it better.
Hang on.
Oh, Dark Knight 3. Yeah, it's because there's Dark Knight 1, which was by Grant Morrison. Then they did the sequel to it. So I guess this must be the third the third part.
Trying to see if I can focus in who it's from. There you go.
Jason Anderson. That's what I saw on the bottom.
It says Miller as Azareo, Hubert, Jason Anderson. It says here.
Yeah, Dark 3 Master Race. From the original miniseries back in 2001.
Oh, you know what's funny? My brother. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it was Frank Miller who did it. My apologies.
My brother actually found.
Why am I thinking Grant Morris?
This statue in one of our jobs, and it's like when he looked it up, it's a big ass statue. It's expensive. And
I can tell you this much: the comic was way better than the actual original, the sequels to that game.
This one's pretty cool looking.
Spectre.
I knew the Weapon of the Cerebral Bore was pretty cool.
This character is weird to me. Like I said, my brother found one of his statues.
Yeah.
And it was the statue was weird to me, and then I started seeing the comic around.
Well, his whole story is what I find really weird. His powers are based on what he needs, basically, is what it boils down to.
Yeah.
Which makes for lazy writing.
This is issue 14. Well, it can't be as lazy.
Oh man.
Superman.
Another Bronze Age goodness here. Apparently, it says Tales of the Green Lantern Corps.
Tales of the what?
Green Lantern Corps.
Mama J, what's happening?
Trying to find out what issue it is. I think it says 3. But there you go. This is old.
This one's cool. It's got the artwork on this one's super cool.
Project Superpowers. I don't know what this is. I think this is
called Earth 2. So
I think it's an indie. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've never seen this character. Looks like a metallic Spartan or something. It's weird.
well, that one's cool.
I've never seen this
Project Superpowers.
one. Yeah. Says 15 Dynamite year. It's from company Dynamite. I'm assuming issue number 6.
Yep, Dynamite, where they get such greats as the Phantom, Zartan, Oh, that magician character. I can't remember his name right now. Starts with a C.
Zartan.
Sorry, what's Zartan?
Zartana.
Yeah.
I like the
We'll go with Kreskin.
Rom Micronauts.
They also got Flash Gordon and a few others. Red Sonja was another one. I remember Micronauts.
This one is Batman Run, Riddler Run.
I'm still going.
You have that?
No.
Cool.
Okay, this one. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
What?
The name says Oriental Heroes.
Oriental Heroes?
Well, clearly it was a Friday night and somebody had to name a comic and they were like, you know what? I want out of here. Are they heroes? Yeah. Where are they from? Okay. Roll with it.
And the name of the
Batgirl.
Jademan Comics is the name of the company.
Batgirl. That's cool.
So
The best Green Lantern was Guy Gardner by far.
God no.
Come on.
God no. I'm curious to know what they're gonna do with the whole Jon Stewart thing that they're trying to do.
This one's called Cops.
Oh, I remember. Wait, is that Cops? Oh yeah, that's from the 80s cartoon with Bulletproof. Was one of the characters. Star, don't know that one.
It looks like the Scarlet Witch.
Maybe Starfire. They just short. Yeah, looks like Starfire, but she was from Spider-Man and her amazing friend. Well, from Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
I remember her. I had the VHSs with her in it.
Yep. Well, they invented her for the TV show.
Well, there you go.
Those are cool.
That might be her. You're right.
Superman.
Oh, Firestar. No, her name was Firestar because Starfire.
And Batman.
Nice.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
I got over here is.
Hey, Unboxing Treasures. How's it going, man?
I'm assuming what is a mashup between Brainiac and Mr. Fantastic and Spider-Man. Secret Wars.
What's up, Jay?
Secret Wars number 3.
I was gonna say Brainiac. Wrong IP.
Yeah, no, that's got to be
That's the evil Mr. Fantastic, by the way, that you just briefly showed me.
Okay, that's what it must be then. I don't know. I've never seen that. Sorry.
This one.
Don't you read comics?
Which one is? What's that one?
Secret Wars.
Oh, Secret Wars. Cool.
You got looks like Miles Morales. No, is it Miles? That's either Miles or 2099. It's very hard to tell from this angle. Black Panther. Looks like what did they name? Is the female Thor still just Thor?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, because she's there too.
Jane.
Yeah, you got Star-Lord, and then you got what's the version of Cyclops where he has like the giant X on his face?
That was just regular Cyclops, except he had become more of a terrorist.
Yeah, but there's a name for him. I can't remember his name.
Oh, I forget.
Yeah,
I just remembered they made his character evil, and it was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done reading.
This one's X-Force.
Oh, I got a lot of people's favorite guy right here.
Jane Foster, thank you. Which apparently she's supposed to be back in the new Thor movie coming out.
Deadpool.
I guess Marvel now is like, mixing characters and everything right now. I mean, granted, Spider-Man's owned by Sony, but apparently the new Spider-Man movie is going to have everybody in it, including Harry Potter and RoboCop.
Nice.
This is
the new Thor movie's got about 3/4 of Galaxy of the Guardian cast in there.
This one says Lucky Ducky Special. It says Marvel versus Capcom Infinite.
Oh, from the video game.
Yeah.
See if I can- There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because you know a Street Fighter character against the Hulk is always going to be a fair fight.
This is from that. Yeah, this is from the game thing.
Yeah. You know what's funny? The cutscenes were more interesting than the game.
This
Then we
one
have,
also says Lucky Ducky Special Edition. This is Poe Dameron.
Star Wars. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
The Wars of the Stars.
Oh, the
Sounds
rules.
cool.
You know, it's funny. I saw somebody put a Star Trek thing on top of a Star Wars thing, and I was like, and they were like, "Nobody hate me." I was like, "No, it's just, Star Wars is holding up genre. It's okay."
X-Men.
Iron Man, Rings of the Mandarin, #1.
It sucks what they did to the Mandarin character in the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Ben Kingsley, he was Gandhi.
This is the wedding special.
Oh. Wait, the Jean Grey wedding?
That looks like Kitty Pryde.
Kitty Pryde with Colossus. Is that Colossus?
Yes, that's Colossus.
Yeah.
How many large silver X-Men do you know?
Well, there's not a large silver X-Men. There's a large silver characters in X-Men, I guess. There's like at least 3.
No, Silver Surfer's a waif.
It's like 3 or 4 of them.
I mean, Silver Samurai, but I mean, he's human, and I think you could tell he was a samurai by the outfit.
That was my
Might
last
have been
one.
in Oriental Heroes too.
There's only one thing left I gotta open, which is the Pokemon cards. And I'm not doing that whole 3 to the back or 4 to the back, whatever the hell it is. I'm just opening it.
Really, you're not going to get like a little spinning table and act like your hair's on fire when you open the pack.
No.
No, that's no fun.
Christina, what's happening?
Hey, Christina, Happy New Year's.
Lena, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Oh, keychain. I like it.
So who wants to fight to the death for this code card right here?
For the what?
For the code card. No, it's not even a code card.
I have a lot to live for, so I'm good. Thanks, man.
There's not even a code card, so there you go.
Okay.
Oh, those are. How many cards are in it?
I can't tell. Hold on.
It feels like one.
No, 1, 2, 3. There's only that. Wow, there's only 3 cards.
Those are dollar packs.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
Those are dollar packs. They only have 3 cards in them. They're not going to have the whole, this many that and this many that. It's just,
Well, I just dropped 1 pack, so there's that. Well, I got Litten, Sandshrew, and Larian. Nothing too crazy.
You got a Sandshrew? Dude, I will trade you my Charizard for that Sandshrew.
All right.
Other way, LPD. I'm not flipping this 50-inch monitor. Will you take my Charizard for the Sandshrew?
It's on record, so yes.
Okay. All right.
If you back out now, I'll just call you a lying Canadian and shame you in front of the whole community.
Oh, okay. All right. Wait. I want to see Mitch come to my house with a bell and follow me as I walk through downtown Hamilton.
ringing the bell of shame.
Mitch, I'm going to have to put you up at a fairly, not upper class, not lower class hotel if you're good with that.
Right. Bring out your dad.
Actually, that's probably not so funny right now. The nursing home down the street actually has a COVID outbreak. So you might want to just hold off on that.
I feel better.
The last pack I opened actually weren't the dollar packs, the ones that I got in my last box. So I guess it's a mix of different things when you open it. Because last time I got code cards and the whole a whole bunch of cards.
Oh,
It looked like a dollar pack when you pulled them out. But I had some of those the other day.
Bloody hell.
They're hard to open.
Yeah, I was noticing that with you guys.
On the back, hey, Dead Zone, where you pull the thing up on the back where the flap is right there.
Yeah.
It's actually two pieces. If you reach right there and pull apart.
Gotcha. I feel you.
Little trick there on those. It works on those packs. The other packs it doesn't work on as well.
Look what happened.
That's fine.
It just delaminated the thing.
Yeah.
Didn't even open it.
Have you tried fire?
That's what happened. That's what happened, dude. It's steel sealed.
That's funny.
Well,
I had no issue, mind you, and I can honestly say I just use my teeth.
Watch him skewer his finger.
All right. Just have to get a little rip in it. It'll rip. It's hard.
Oh.
And they wonder why they cut into the pop boxes.
You know what, Mitch? Next time I send you something, I'm
Hey,
going
it's a reverse.
Nice.
Reverse hollow.
He must have got a regular pack this time.
Nope.
That's it.
Yep.
Got a shiny one?
Shiny.
Shiny.
You take care, M3.
I got things to give to my kid.
Wait, no. You give them to her like Gambit. Just,
Later,
See you,
dude.
Mark. Have a good day, man. Or a good night, I should say.
Yeah.
I sleep when I blink.
By the way, did you have today off or
Yeah,
like,
I had today off, dude. I first time I've had New Year's Day off in years, so I did the responsible thing. I got some stuff done, and then I went into my room, and since like an idiot, I got up at like 6:30 after going to bed at like 1 o'clock.
very idiotic?
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah, you should have slept in a little bit.
I tried to, except there was somebody who was very, I guess, still partying because he was out in the streets yelling "Happy New Year's" at like 5:30 in the morning, and I wanted to share my, happiness with him with a brick. It's a traditional Canadian thing. The New Year brick of happiness. Well, unfortunately, we don't have Twisted Lemon here, so.
Good Lord, LBD. Jeez.
What are you boys looking at?
Look at the chat.
Oh dear God.
Yeah. Yeah, Alabama's whipping up on Notre Dame.
Oh man.
Pointy ball.
Yeah, pointy ball.
You guys want pointy ball
One
game on
team-
New Year's
one
Day?
team that shouldn't have been in the top four. Sorry, if anybody's a fan.
Well, you know me, man. I love my pointy ball in all its forms.
Yeah, I mean, believe me, I'm not an Alabama fan, but
Don't worry, most of us aren't.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
But I'm sorry, Notre Dame. They didn't have any.
Damn, Jeremy, that sucks.
There are much more deserving teams other than them.
Well, Mitch, you know what? Suit up and get out there and help them.
Why?
Oh,
I don't like Notre Dame. I don't like Alabama.
then why would you?
Team's not playing in the bowl because they all got COVID. So
Yeah, I guess that's a horrible way to look at it, but I guess it's one way to win a game.
yeah, no. I mean, we were supposed to go to a bowl game, but we had to opt out of it.
These are the Spider-Man cards.
Yeah.
That's cool looking.
Most of those I don't think he knew, but a lot of the like after you go to 2 of them, you basically have almost all of them.
Well, I think that was the whole point, because let's be honest, they were only giving them out at the movies. Last thing you want to do is watch a movie 20 times just to try to get the whole set.
You'd be surprised because when they did the Pokemon one, if you pulled the Greninja out of that stuff, you'd be golden right now.
That sucks, Jeremy. I have to got mine on pre-order. I need to check with my local store.
Where did you order it from, Jeremy? And where did you get yours from?
I got mine from Tall Man. I ordered it from Tall Man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your package is still, the one that I sent to LBD is still blowing in the ethers.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I get the feeling between now and February, I'm going to be going to the post office like once every day.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
not bad.
I don't go in waves, dude. I'll get like 6 packages, and then it'll be a few days, and then I'll get one, and then it'll be 5.
That's why I haven't had a video in a while, because unless I break into a store and get some new pops that I want, there's not much I can do.
Yeah.
Unless I do a whole video thing of what's
Yeah.
it like to survive in a Canadian winter. This is a door to my apartment. This is where I'll be for the next 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't necessarily dislike Nick Saban. I mean, he's a good coach, but I'm a Tennessee fan, so by default, I don't like Alabama.
Right.
I don't like Florida. I don't like Alabama. I don't like Georgia. They're SEC teams, but I don't want to see them do good because, well, that will bring us down and elevate them. So why would I want them to do good? So,
Well then,
So this one is the first appearance of Carnage.
damn. Where'd you get that from?
That was in the box, but somebody just let me know that that's the first appearance of Carnage and
nice.
the first appearance of Grey Hulk. I'm assuming.
No, that would be the first appearance of the Hulk. Recognize the cover.
Yeah, Grey Hulk.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, he got it from Disney. LB.
That's awesome. What else did I get here? The other box, I got a regular patch too. I put them up there. So now I got the Pops with Purpose patch that I got in the first box, and then I got the Coffee House Madness one in the second one. So
Nice.
see what we get in the third one.
Oh, they're playing in the AT&T Stadium. That game in Dallas. That's pretty cool.
Okay. Nope. Sounds like fun.
The Shrine to Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
The owner of the Cowboys. Yeah.
Oh, please excuse me.
Yes, your excuse, sir.
So I did order that Azobi box.
I figured you would.
With Cobra Kai and all that in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why not?
That box is a no-brainer, basically. My
Well,
bad.
especially if you're an Adobe supporter and get the 20% off or whatever. I mean, it's kind of, why not?
Yeah, it was what, $34?
Well, yeah, $32 plus your shipping, which shipping's like $10, which is kind of really, but whatever.
Well,
What? Your shipping was $10. Mine was like $7.
yeah, mine was 20. Okay, so let's all talk about it.
The But that's 20 Canadian. That's like $5 or American. Come on.
Steve, this is why I fired you as my financial advisor.
Well, there's that, and the fact that he makes you buy stuff all the time. So
Mitch doesn't make me do shit. It's you, LBD.
I'll do that to you, LBD.
But see, it happens by proxy. It starts with me, and then I send it to him.
Right.
Yeah, my shipping was $10.80.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm happy for all three of you.
That must be the senior citizen markup.
What, for Mitch?
Wow.
Mitch and that's
Wow.
Thank you. I was about to tell you to do that. Dick.
Kids these days.
But see, we look so much better on here with only 4 people on the screen.
I know. It's not a lot clearer.
Oh,
I see the finger.
So much better.
All I see is a finger.
Yeah.
LBD, you got to curl the thumb in if you're going to get the middle finger. That kind of looks like you're shooting him a really weird L.
L is for loser.
There was a girl I worked with. She was so sweet, and occasionally she'd get angry and give you the finger. And I told her, I said, "You look like a little chipmunk giving a finger. I can't get angry at you." And she'd get more angry. I'm telling you to fuck off. I know, and I can't get angry.
But it's so adorable.
Do it again. Do it again.
Aww.
So I found a place that gives me 50% off on getting 100 patches done up. I think I might actually get Funko Illuminati patches done.
Illuminati.
Illuminati, yes. I'm going Italian with fettuccine. Just the one thing I don't understand here, it's like select embroidery coverage. Roughly 50% of the patches will have thread coverage, best for text only. Oh, okay. I understand what that means. So basically the amount of thread that's going to be, all right.
You know what I'm curious about?
Boys?
Since we're talking about the Bucks. No, Sean. Anyway, which item's going to be the prop item? Because they always have a prop item in there. Yeah.
Buddy's femur bone that popped out of his skin from Bloodsport.
Maybe.
Christina says she's on episode 7 of Cobra Kai.
Wait, who? Wait, episode 7 of season 3?
Well, yeah, obviously.
I don't know what. I'll check what episode I'm on.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I won't be doing that anytime soon. It's $130 for 100, which is great, but I'd have to be selling those at that point.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, in order for me to get of my logo as a patch, looking at 140 American, and then that's great. I'll have 100 patches, but then I'd have to start selling them off.
She's a couple episodes ahead of me. I believe I'm only in episode 4. I'm halfway through episode 4.
Yeah.
It's
I
good.
should find somebody with an embroidery machine.
I don't think you need 100.
No, I just want 20. I think 20 is a nice round number, and I'll give it out to people that I consider friends. So
I thought you only had enemies. What's going on here?
No, frenemies.
Because friends like us, who needs enemies?
Well,
right.
Keep your friends close and your frenemies closer.
Yeah.
So that Zobi's box doesn't come out until February, though, right?
Yeah, it's February.
On the 1st of February or end of February or 1st of February.
Yeah, and Zobi's is pretty good with their shipping.
Yeah.
I know they made a killing off my mother last year from the Keither Sutherland.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. And then what she paid to get them framed?
Oh.
Framing she spent over $600 in getting stuff framed.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Well, it's fine. She can afford it, but I was like, oh.
You
I
know,
have to go over tomorrow and put up a what do you call it? The last one. Remember the Lost Boys t-shirt pack from Target?
Uh-huh.
She's got that in a frame along with a signed something of Keither Sutherland beside it. And this giant frame. Which really makes me wish I owned a level. Hey, Dead Zone, how much would it cost for you to fly down here to put up a picture on a wall? Make sure it's level and it's done right. I'll send the company jet down to pick you up.
Mind you, you'd have to stay for 2 weeks.
Hey, Dana.
Hey, Dana.
What's up, Smithy?
Yeah, custom framing can. I have a bunch of shirts here that are like mediums that I want to get framed, but I don't think I want to spend that much money.
Medium.
Actually, I think you got a whole set there, Jennifer,
What's that?
of those cards.
Oh, I have one more pack.
I think I was only missing one out of the ones that come out of there. I don't even know where they are right now, to be honest with you. I probably put them inside of a box.
One of the billion that lie within your home.
No, it's if I put something in a box, I put it in a cabinet.
Oh. Could it be with a fox in a box?
So those ones are the same. We got a couple of different ones though.
Mm-hmm.
These are cool. I like them.
Nope, you're not invisible, Dana. I just looked over at the chat and I was like, oh, hey, Dana's here. Cool. Hello.
Good Dane.
Oh,
I think I want another hot chocolate.
Yeah, keep rubbing it in.
Look, LBD, you're welcome to have some. It's in the kitchen. You just got to make it yourself.
No, that's very
Actually, technically, the family rule is if you're in the house once, you're a guest. The second time, you don't get that same courtesy.
You know, it's funny. I have that same rule here. I remember when I was growing up, I was like, "You've been here way too many fucking times. Go get your own shit." That was my reaction.
Wow. Quite
They got it.
LBD.
It's that Jersey, third team comfort.
Dude, if you spent, it got to the point where these people were coming to my house when I wasn't even home. Okay.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? Like I would be coming home from school, and since they went to school closer, they would be in my house before me eating freaking lunch and dinner or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I shouldn't say that. I had a friend like that.
no,
He had a spare. His spare was at the end of the day.
mm-hmm.
So we used to hang out. So he'd always be at my place. I'd come home and he'd be, because we had the run in the basement. He'd be in the basement playing on my.
Well, you know, it's funny. I lived in
a what?
Huh?
You said he had a what?
A spare. And in high school, when you have all your credits and there's no other classes you can take in your last year of high school, you get what's called a spare, which is basically a free period to do whatever you want. Well, because his free period was the last class of the day, it made no sense for him just to go to the library and sit there for like the 2 hours. He would, he was like, fuck it, I'm leaving. So because I had a Super Nintendo and my place was only half a block away from the high school, he'd go over there, go into the basement, and just sit there and play, and then wait until I'd show up, and then we'd shoot the shit for a couple hours, and then he'd go home.
Yeah. That's kind of how it was in my house, except for that Nick who's come on before.
Mm-hmm.
Nick, he was the only one who had to come from a little bit further away. Oddly enough, he lived close to where I went to school, but he would make it to my house before I did because he would leave. Obviously, he wouldn't be in school, so because he's older than me, so he wasn't in high school at the time.
Because Matthew, in here we just call them spares. Because
what's the opposite of a spare? Because that's what I had.
those would be classes.
And I still said fuck it and went home anyways.
When I was having a shitty morning or I drank too much, I would go to school, and then like if I wasn't like not feeling halfway through, I would just leave and go to too
much. Jesus, LB.
Oh, dude, I started drinking when I was like 13, and it was bad. Like I honestly, if I didn't control myself by the time I was like my mid-20s, it would have been bad. Like I would have been needing help at this point. Yeah. And so anyway,
well, you need help just in a different way.
Yeah. Who's that lady? If it doesn't bring you joy,
if we were on your stream, I would be off right now. I know. I see the look.
I was thinking that organizing.
I'll just do this for you.
Anyway, so when I was having a shitty day, I would just go to Nick's house because he was literally like a block and a half from my school. I would just leave, and we just like. I remember we started playing. That's where I started playing more of the baseball game. And I remember this one day we went like 15 innings. I was like, somebody needs to fucking lose already. At that point, we were bored. I was like, we were too competitive to lose. We would just keep going. It was funny, but like I said, and it's funny that Sean mentions the basement because at one point remember I told you my cousins had to move in with me, and they started, and basically they were what's it called before? I forget what it's called before adoption when you're taking kids in your house.
Fostering.
So my mother was fostering them until eventually she adopted 2 of them. But they basically lived with me for the rest of my life after they moved in, and I ended up moving into the basement apartment. So I had that apartment since I was, before I even got into high school. So people used to come to my house all the time, and I would just open the door from the bottom because it had its own entrance and everything. So that was easy to sneak out and go hang out and do all the shit I wanted to do basically at that point. And sometimes I didn't even need to do that because all the rooms were on the 3rd floor and I was in the basement. So I was like, nobody could really hear me.
I moved out of I didn't move. My stepfather and I had artistic differences, and I left home at 16. And it was actually kind of cool having my first apartment because I had my first place when I was about 17, 18-ish. And then I realized, you know what? I don't want to do school anymore. So I didn't do school until I was 22, and then I got hired at a place, worked there for like 2 years, and then somebody decided to go through the employee files and go, "Hey, you don't have a high school diploma." "No, you need one to work here." "No one asked me for one, and I didn't supply one." So they fired my ass.
That's funny.
Then I later went,
it's funny now. It probably wasn't funny when it happened.
Oh no, the joke gets better. So I need to get high school credits. So I got fired just before summer. So I went to summer school with a bunch of 17-year-olds, and I'm 24 years old getting an advanced English credit in grade 10 English. Because it's only like a 2-hour class a day, right? So if I can get the credit sooner, I can, get my high school diploma and get life started. And I'm sitting in the exact same school that I dropped out of, in the exact same classroom. And the teacher gets up and writes the word irony on the board and goes, "Can anybody explain the meaning of this word?" The lesson was about poetic irony because she was having us read a book. That was fun.
That was basically life kicking you in the nuts at that point.
Yeah. I actually laughed because apparently she also was the teaching assistant to the history teacher of that school and remembered me.
Ha! You know what? I feel like she picked that book on purpose.
No. We had to read Romeo and Juliet, Lord of the Flies, and The Hatchet. Which
I've never had to read Romeo and Juliet in high school. I did actually. Yeah, I did. But it was like a summarized version of the whole thing. It wasn't really like the whole thing.
Which is a Montague, nor hand nor foot nor any other part belonging to a man would Romeo retain thy dear perfection doth owe to him.
Also,
to this day, I can still remember that.
It's funny. Like I said, I went to 4 different high schools growing up, and in the 3rd one, I remember one of my teachers asked me, "Is like, how do you like?" Because I would not pay attention in English. Well, I would pay attention in English class, but I would never do the reading at home, or like I wouldn't really participate in English. It was just I always hated that class. But my teacher was like, "Are you cheating or something? Because you seem to pass your grades and stuff like that." I was like, "No, I was sitting back and listening. If I'm not passed out, I'm listening." So that was basically my answer to her. She couldn't like understand it. So this real, and mind you, my English teacher for my 3rd high school was basically racist as fuck. Just put it to you bluntly. And she was probably the only,
That's pretty racist if it's racist as fuck.
Yeah.
How you really feel.
Yeah. Well, you want to know what the best part about that was?
I want to see the scale of this now.
The best part about that.
I ended up having her again in a different class for something else in summer school. That 1 year, that was probably the 1 year I did summer school, and then I switched schools after that. I ended up catching up because it's because of my accident. I was a year behind everybody. So when I went, because in grammar school, I took the test to see where they needed to place me because I had been so many years out of school. I was still studying while I was in the hospital, but it was basically like homeschooling. So when I went to school, they had to know where to place me. So in the placement test, the only reason I couldn't go to my original grade where I was supposed to be at is because I forgot what the hell Roman numerals were. Mind you, I was like 6 or 7. It had completely slipped my mind. And after I took the test, the placement test, I was like, fuck, I knew what that was. It just blanked.
You know what's funny? LBD, if you had Mitch as a tutor, he could have taught you Roman numerals easily.
No, I knew them, but you understand that this is my first time in a school setting ever after my accident. So,
Happy New Year, buddy.
After that, I was like, whatever. But in high school, I ended up doing.
Please come to Tennessee.
You know what? I'm gonna make sure a lot of people are wearing masks that look like me when I get off the plane, so I can.
Right.
You see Sean slowly walk back when he sees some big.
No. As they're bringing it up so you can get into the airport, I just open the door and pull the emergency slide. Probably be cheaper than paying for a doctor to look at me in the States.
Yeah, exactly. And you got that free healthcare down here.
Oh god.
Thank you.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Oddly enough, one of the ways I got double credits to catch up to they weren't my classmates anymore, obviously, but when I caught up to my grade to graduate the year I was supposed to graduate, or really, because of my age, the way I did it was I did double credits for history and English because I did a documentary in person at the Mayan ruins in Honduras. Like I went over there and filmed the full documentary of the whole ruins. Yeah, that was like, you know what? I got this opportunity in my hand. Like nobody else can do something like this in school. I'm gonna go do it. Fuck it. I didn't care, and I played it in both classrooms. Yep, that worked out. I got double credits for both those classes, and I graduated with honors in, I believe, 3 of my classes.
Nice. I basically went to, I went to finish summer school, signed up at St. Charles, which was like an adult high school, and basically I was in and out of there in about 6 months.
Yeah, you see, that's because you knew you needed to do it, and nobody was babying you and carrying you around. Because I had a friend who I got him into the last school I went into. I recommended him that school to his parents. I was like, look, I know he's behind and he's, he hasn't been able to. This dude went to 3 different programs that are meant for people who need to get their degree, like their high school diploma.
Yeah.
Like who, like you're like he at this point he was like 4 or 5 years behind, and it happens, whatever shit, whatever. But the dude had it wasn't that hard to graduate from those schools. It wasn't complicated, and he wasn't.
No,
he was. He isn't dumb. He's just ignorant and didn't want to do it. And I swear to you, and the only reason he was doing that is because his parents always bailed him out of everything. Anything he ever did, his parents always got him out of everything, and that's why he was like that. I was like, dude, he had a kid before any of us, before any of like the people that you see me around. Obviously, I don't no longer speak to this person, by the way, because he was very toxic, and things got complicated. Anyway. His parents and if it wasn't for his sister, his kid would probably never have made it past a certain age because he didn't do anything. Like he didn't take care of, he didn't have financial security, none of that stuff, dude. It was crazy. I'm like, dude, like, you need to do something. Like you need to get your shit together because that kid, like her, like no disrespect, but like that kid's mom isn't exactly the brightest tool in the tool shed, and you're not dumb. You're just ignorant and lazy. So get your shit together. And then I think that's kind of where we started getting a divide. When that started happening, because like I said, when I stopped speaking to him, his kid was already like 5, 6 years old.
Well, also too, I mean, as you get older, you outgrow people too. I mean, Not going to say the person's name, but I went to high school with this guy. He got a girl pregnant. Let me rephrase this. She came over from the States, and he got her pregnant. Realized she was pregnant, disappeared, and waited for her to get deported.
Wow.
Before she had the kid, then came back to the Niagara region. And the last time, just for shits and giggles, I looked up his name. Freaking guy won a lotto ticket.
Oh my god.
That's what I realized. There is no.
Well, okay. Did you look him up again? Because a lot of people who win the lottery don't exactly live a great life afterwards.
No, actually, it turned out some other girl that he had kids with was coming after him for child support. So I mean, and now,
moral of the story. There you go.
Yeah.
This is saying, like, this is the thing, man. Like, I'll put it to you this way. I mentioned this before, like, a couple of days ago. I was told to buy 2 lottery tickets or whatever, right? And then I believe I wasn't alive when that conversation came up. It wasn't for me. I didn't really care.
I'm listening. I'll back in a second. Oh.
Right. I'm like, and I said it. I was like, if I ever really won that, basically my idea would be my mother will have a house. That's it. That's number one, because that's my mother, and she always wanted her own house. She had one, didn't work out. Happens. First thing I would do, get that for my mother. I already have business plans that I had plans to do a lot of things when at a certain age, and I had the money to do it. But family came first for me, and I had to help my mother and my father at that time. So all my investment money went into them. So basically I would live out the stuff that I wanted to do when I was younger, and those things will still stand now, even during this whole crisis thing that we're dealing with. People still need those things that I was planning on doing, and I have newer plans that I already have people who are willing to become a partner, and I just have to get rounded up. I'm putting aside money for that, to have my own business venture. So that's basically what I would do with it. And then I feel like the people who win that kind of stuff, they let it get to their head, and I don't think I've ever let something get to my head like that. I think maybe what I experienced as a kid, kind of maybe why is it is the way it is. Yeah, I don't know.
Right on. I long time ago, I worked at a convenience store, and there was a guy that came in all the time. That dude won. He won like the lotto like a couple times, and they weren't big, huge ones, but I mean, he won like the big scratcher. He won like $25,000 on a scratcher or something like that.
And don't think this isn't an old joke, but I'm pretty sure in the time that he won $25,000 went a long way.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was it was a long time ago. I mean, it's 30 something years ago.
Exactly. See, I was just saying, I'm just wanting to make it clear. I wasn't making an old joke, but you get $25,000 now, and it's like, it's not really.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be mad at it, but it's not the same as back then, of course.
Yeah, and this was a store that I was went to go work at to help out because somebody didn't show up.
Mm-hmm.
So I went there, and the guy was there, filling out his tickets and his lotto numbers and stuff. And the guy that was working that I was going to take over for when he left, he was still, because your shifts overlap for a little bit before one person leaves, they make sure everything's good for the next person.
Yeah.
He was the one that was telling me, he's like, oh yeah, he said this guy comes in quite a bit. He's like, this guy wins like all the time. Like he comes in and like 3 or 4 times in 1 year or something like that. He won like some substantial money. I was just like, damn. But he probably also, does it like consistently all the time.
I tell you, my cousin's father, he used to play all the time, and then one time he won $5,000, one time he won $10,000, but he would still keep playing and not do anything about it. I'm like, that shit is pointless. Like, I'm not gonna spend my money on it, but if
well, used to have these things called Nevada break tickets. You break them open, and if you get 3 cherries, you know, it's not scratching. It's just like a break open. And there used to be, and they're about 50 cents a ticket. There used to be guys used to go to my friend's convenience store, and they would literally go in and buy $100 worth of these things, and sit there in the corner by the garbage can and just break these things open. And there's like 10 rows, right? So they keep breaking them open, and guy would come back, and I think on average he would at least break even, if not get more.
Yeah, see, it was stuff like that. My thing is, if I do it, if I was gonna do it, I would do it maybe once a month or maybe twice a month, and I wouldn't spend $100 on it ever.
Nope, every payday.
Nope.
I was there like a religion.
That's my thing. If I ever decide that, because it's funny we're talking about scratch offs. Kind of a little bit of sneak peek into tomorrow, I guess, with Eric when we do the spotlight thing with me and Wabasaurus, which is my childhood friend. Basically, we grew up since we were in diapers together. The first thing he wanted to do once he was able to buy certain things was buy a lottery ticket or buy scratch off and lottery, and that's what he did. He went and he bought it. I was like, and I'm only a year younger than him, so the year after, I was basically eligible as well, and that was not my first thought. And I feel like that's because of my uncle, because I feel like watching him do that to himself so often, it's not something. And this isn't a time where I was obviously shit-faced drunk for the like most of the time, you know. Like I said, I started drinking when I was 13, so I was always shit-faced drunk and doing all that. My money was mostly going towards that, but I guess maybe subconsciously I knew I already have one habit. I wasn't trying to get into another one, and I saw what my uncle was already doing. So it's like, you know, I'm not doing that to myself. I'm giving myself 2 different bad habits. Good. True. I'm good with the one I have right now. You know, and I feel like that's the only reason I probably don't buy scratch offs every other fucking day.
Hey, Mitch.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting all the? You said that you were getting a bunch of the Transformer pops, right?
Yeah, we got them all.
You got them all. How many do they have? These are new ones, right?
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Well, these are the new. This is the Retro Toys line.
Right, the Retro Toys line. That's the one I was asked. Matt, I just couldn't think of the name. Is there a lot of them in it?
Yes, there's a lot of them now. Yeah, you got the Amazon. There's 2 Funko Shop ones, 2 Amazon.
I'm sure to show you all of them.
Okay, now
I'm literally holding them all in my hands right now. So here are the exclusive ones. You have the exclusive Soundwave, which the only difference is if you look in here, his screen's broken right there.
Huh.
That's the difference in that. Then you have the Bumblebee from Target, which has his with wings. You can kind of see the wings in the picture there on the side.
Did you order these or did you go get them?
A little bit of both.
Yeah. The Target ones you went to go pick up, didn't you? I believe the Target ones you picked up.
Mm-hmm. There's your standard Bumblebee. He doesn't have the wings on.
Huh.
You've got an exclusive, Amazon exclusive metallic Optimus Prime.
See, what I like about Optimus Prime is his design is literally never changed. His design is like basically classic.
Yeah, well, I mean the Optimus that he had that they did, the old Optimus was still pretty similar, kind of like what you were saying. There's your standard Optimus Prime. It's not metallic.
Well, like even from think about it, from the old cartoon to the CGI movie, his design is the same.
Yeah.
And
there's the Nemesis Prime.
That one's cool.
Yeah, that's a Funko Shop exclusive one.
Yeah. I almost bought that one and the other one just because I like the fact, like I said, his design is timeless.
There's the Soundwave, the common Soundwave. See, his screen's not broke right there.
Oh, right.
What's up, Will? How you doing, man?
What's up, Will?
You've got Starscream, which was another Target exclusive.
I'm happy a lot of these people changed their designs.
Starscream. Then you've got Jazz, which was the old 911 Porsche from the original series.
Nice.
That was like his first in command. He was the one in the series that was always like, Autobots transform. If you watch the original series, the old one. And then there's Mr. Megatron.
Megatron.
There's
Nice.
him.
Does he have an exclusive already?
Huh?
Does he have an exclusive? Megatron. He's next. he's
Probably.
next. He's next for sure.
Yeah, the only one I'm waiting on, which I just haven't got yet, it's on the way. I think it's supposed to be here Tuesday, is the Jetfire.
Oh yeah, that's the Funko shop, right?
Yeah, another jet. Kind of like Starscream, but just another design. One he's the white and red one from the Funko shop.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's on its way right now. So that's all of them that have come out so far are the retros.
Yeah, and also don't forget the next exclusive is gonna be probably Megatron. They're gonna do something. He's probably gonna be metallic or some shit or glow in the dark.
I'm trying to think. Is there if they're I don't know if they've done an exclusive of him or not.
They haven't.
I pre-ordered it, but I kind of lose track sometimes.
No, they haven't announced a exclusive of him. But I'm just saying he's got to be next because if they've done 2 Optimus Primes exclusives, they're gonna do. Because one is Nemesis Prime, but it's the same shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, they still need to do an 18-inch Unicron.
Yeah, right.
They had they were originally going to make a Unicron Transformer out of from the original Gen 1, but it got nixed.
Yeah, the only ones they've announced so far, as I said, the exclusives were the as I said, the Bumblebee, the Metallic Optimus, the Soundwave with a broken screen, the Jetfire,
hey,
the Nemesis Prime, the ones that I've got there.
But be careful what you wish for, Sean, because what's that new version of Pop that's coming out with the Aang one? What's it called?
Super Pop.
It might be a Super Pop, the Unicron.
Oh no, 18-inch with a possible chase.
God.
Yeah, no.
As you see, Mitch getting a whole six in a box.
It's like, no, God, no. What not?
Size of the house. That box will be bigger than his porch.
Oh my God, the box will be massive.
I think in that case, you just pull up to the post office, back your truck up to the loading dock, and just have them put the crate on.
No, I don't even think he can do that. He's probably gonna buy and bring an attachment to his truck.
Put it on a trailer.
Yeah.
Doing an unboxing in his out in the backyard.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I've got no room.
Do they make a flip blade version of a crowbar? Go to open it, you just
all his all that space he just made by moving all those pops into storage, it's automatically filled up again.
Oh yeah.
See his whole living room is just So I've taken these and built a couch out of the boxes.
Seriously.
How is the moving stuff over? Are you done moving everything over there?
No, there's still more to move. But
I can see Mitch just sitting down there one day, just whatnot, and just taking pictures of shit.
and
it's not like you have time off to do it either, man. I mean, you're busy, right?
Well, he's off all these days right now.
That was the point, LBD.
You can kick him off screen too, but
I know I wasn't on that one. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
A little bit slow to the game on that one.
Prime. Stop it, LB. Stop it, Matthew. There's enough stuff already.
Ooh, how about the Ark? So that way you can put all your pops inside it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know they're going to come out with big ones, but I'll stick with the 4-inch ones unless they come out with something that's just like, wow, that's really cool.
How about Fortress Supreme?
Yeah, if they came out with an 18-inch Elvis, then I would go ahead and pick up one of those.
We wouldn't even see Dead Zone anymore. We would see Elvis every time he gets on screen.
Yeah, I've only got one 18-inch pop. He has socks on. So
didn't you move him recently?
Yeah, he's in the bedroom.
What's up, Andrew?
Let me guess. He's on the opposite side that you don't sleep. So when you roll over in the middle of the night, you just look him in the eye.
And he has socks on, so you don't feel its cold feet.
So much. That's cool. I'm on an alarm clock.
Those are his own socks, right? Socks of him. That'd be like if you
Batman socks.
Yeah, you have your own Mitch socks. He's got his own Batman socks.
Yeah, they got a whole team going.
Go into the bathroom. There's Mitch's towels and Batman's towels.
Oh my God!
Wow. Did I miss that one too?
Actually, everybody needs to be kicked off the screen.
As you're walking down the hallway in his house, there's like pictures of picnics and family events, and there's Batman and him side by side.
Yeah, his whole house looks like Cardinelli, but it's just Mitch and Batman.
That's why I prefer to have control on the channel of the stream.
You know, you would have to do live streams to do that.
Bye.
You know what I'm saying? We've been waiting.
It's your fault, though. You mentioned you put socks on him, and he's in your bedroom. I mean, what were you expecting?
Even Dead Zone jumped in on that one. He started it.
Sorry. You should get some towels in the bathroom that say "Totally Mitchin." Just drop the collectibles off and have everything like in your house be like totally Mitchin. So when like people come over, like, I use the bathroom, they're like, "What is this?"
I need to have T-shirts at least.
Like always wear your own shit.
Right.
Your hat, your shirt.
Oh yeah.
There's a certain YouTuber that does that, and I would have a feeling it gets a little tacky at a certain point when you're. It's like everything you have is branded with your channel name on it. Would you like to use a Mitch fork?
They're actually in this box behind the bigger version of the child here. I was rearranging some stuff around here. I've still got them. They're up there. I've got the latest one over there with Grogu in his little bag, and then another figure beside it that is a spoiler to the last final episode of the season. So,
when you find out Lando Calrissian is his father,
right, Lando. Right, Lando is Grogu's father.
Don't ask how that works, okay?
Don't ask. I'm bringing in the understudies right now. Yeah. Be like, oh, okay, all right, I see how it is. Click, 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 click. See ya. Hey, Will, you want to go on screen? Come on, buddy.
Yeah, that just makes you second string.
Wow.
Mitch would just have a live with like four other his clones. They'd all be Mitch 1, Mitch 2, Mitch 3, Mitch 4, and Mitch OG.
No, what about Mitch and McTina's?
Funny that you say this, but the whole clone thing, it was like a joke around in the nightclub scene, I guess you could say, because I was everywhere. Dude, I was out all the time at one point when I was working in that scene and everything, working the door at that concert venue, and we go out somewhere almost every night. And it was like, they'd make it make fun of me because it's like ask me if I have clones because everywhere they were, I was there. No matter where it was, I was there or I showed up. And
well, it's just like the lives.
yeah.
Hey, Mitch is on the live. Wait a minute.
They'd say like, yeah, you go over to Mitch's house and you see one of them, and then like 4 more come out of the house, and you're like,
I knew a guy in high school, and I was at a football game, and he came up, and when I was in the stands, he came up and said, "Hey, what's going on?" I was like, he tapped me on the shoulder. I turned around, "Hey, what's going on, dude?" And then somebody else tapped me on the other shoulder, and it was his twin, and I didn't know he had a twin.
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh shit!" He's like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" Like they didn't go to the same school; they went to different schools. Like his parents were divorced, so one of them lived with the dad, one of them lived with his mom, and they lived in different cities and they went to different schools. So I mean, I had gone to school with him for like a couple of years, and I didn't even know he had a brother. It was just funny. One day, it was just like, holy crap!
Friend,
Totally tripped me out.
I had a boss who had a twin, and we didn't know.
A what?
I had a boss who had a twin brother, and they were going camping, and he showed up to pick up his brother at work. So Stu is behind the desk working. He gets up to go into because I worked for a lawn care company, and he went to go into the garage for something. And then through the other door, so there's 2 doors, Stu goes out that door, his brother comes in the next door. And they're identical, except obviously he's wearing different clothes. I'm going, holy shit, dude, you changed quickly. He's like, where's my brother? Your brother hasn't shown up yet. And it took me a second to wait, you're his.
Oh, you're the brother. Oh.
Like, your brother went into the other room to change, and then you came in through the store like 5 minutes later.
Well, there's that whole thing going on right now on like social media and TikTok and all that stuff with the whole like girl having the twin sister and the guy coming in and like slapping her on the butt and hey honey, I'm home, slap, and then he goes into the bedroom and his girlfriend's laying in there, or his wife or girlfriend is laying in there, or he kisses them hello or whatever and goes into the bedroom, and then she's like, Did you say hi to my sister out there? What? Yeah, my twin sister. She's out there. Oh yeah. I said hi.
I actually got tired of seeing that. I saw it way too many times.
Well, it got kind of overplayed.
Yeah, well, it's like anything that happens on TikTok. Once it gets popular, it's like, okay, I'm done. But it was funny though. It was hilarious in the beginning. It was funny in the beginning.
To begin with, yeah,
for sure. Dead done. Check ID apparently.
Huh?
Yeah.
What's that?
Check IG.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, you may already be a winner.
I'm a winner.
Winner.
Yes, absolutely.
Huh?
LBD can't see it. He'll have to put his glasses on.
What? I can't see what.
Everything on the screen here.
I see everything on the screen.
Really?
You see everybody's name on the screen?
Oh no, I'm not looking that closely. Oh wow.
Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to be starting a GoFundMe on LBD getting his glasses because apparently I don't know what it's going to take at this point.
Uh-huh.
I know, dude. Get some glasses. Here, I got some. I'll send you these ones. I have some right here.
Readers.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen you with glasses on, dude.
I have contacts.
Yeah.
In right now.
Like, I know I need to get my eyes checked eventually because I used to be able to see really far away, no problem, and now the world's getting smaller.
Somebody's nearsighted.
Possible.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We'll come to Tennessee, go to the range, and see how I do. The range is that way. What was I shooting at?
I'm like literally the only person in my immediate family that doesn't wear glasses. Like my mom, my dad wore glasses. My mom wore glasses or contacts. My sister wears contacts. My niece and nephew both have glasses.
I'm surprised to be honest that Leah doesn't need glasses so far, because when I was her age, I already had glasses. I was already needing glasses. And at that time, I'm like, dude, they were like this big. Like, they were huge back then. I had huge ass glasses when I was a kid.
Coke bottle glasses.
Yeah.
A friend of mine, he was born premature, and 1 year in his 20s, I was at his place and we were doing something, and I said, and he had a spare set of glasses on his desk. I was like, "Are those your spare glasses?" Like, yeah. I said, so I got them and I put them on. Jesus Christ, man! I don't know how that guy got out of bed in the morning.
Andrew, did you see what Andrew wrote? I just got my glasses. What's your excuse, LBD?
He got his authentic Ray Charles.
Here, LBD. I know you can't see anything, so I'll read it to you.
I can read it. But
No, reading and seeing are two different things, my friend.
I can read it.
But seriously, you need to get your glasses, dude. What's it going to take?
It's gonna take. I don't know. It's just one of those things, dude.
Not buying some
One of
pre-orders.
those things.
Stop buying what?
Not buying some pre-orders.
Actually, LBD.
Yeah.
Dude,
Stop
I
pre-ordering.
don't.
I actually have a way of getting him to get his glasses starting today. If you do not, remember that picture I made, the one that I've never published of you and someone else?
Dude, I will destroy you. Just
I will publish in 2 months' time. I will publish that if you don't get your glasses fixed.
I will just destroy you. You know what? You don't even need to know how.
I want to see the picture now.
Yeah.
Well, he's
I
got
know where you live. I can get to your house.
That's okay.
I know where you both live, actually, and I can get to both of you.
You just have to know how to light a fire. There. See, the fire has been lit. You have 60 days. Happy? Good luck.
No, but honestly, it's not even a money thing because I have insurance. So that's not what it is. The only thing I would have to pay for would be the anti-scratch. That's it.
Dude, I know money's not the issue. So that's why I'm asking what's stopping you.
It's
Well, once you get your prescription, then you can just get glasses wherever you want. You just order them online, right?
No, it depends on your insurance. Like my insurance, when I called my old place where I got my glasses originally, these glasses, they no longer take my insurance. So now I got to deal with that. Find out where I'm gonna go. The only place I found near me where I live right now that takes my insurance is like this weird rinky dink, like if I'm walking to a house place, I'm like, no, I'm good. Then the other place that I got recommended it's like 40 minutes away from my house. I'm like, what if I have to do something more urgent? It's like, I'm gonna be dealing with that shit. So just finding a place has been a pain in the ass right now.
Well, my advice to you, I don't know if it works the same here as it does, there as it does here, but you call your provider and say, I need a list of places. Usually they have that.
Yeah, I did that one time, and I was better off just looking online and calling places, but because the list they gave me was old, apparently.
Okay, well, yeah, but that was then. Still, dude.
Yeah.
Again, you have 60 days. 60 days, my friend. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
60 days from today.
What up,
Right.
Sage?
Should be only 2 days.
No,
Look,
not really.
I realize you want that to be published, but no, we'll wait.
No, either way, dude, like you think about it right now, Monday starts school, so I would have to do everything after school, all that stuff.
LBD, 60 days, my friend. That's more than enough
No,
time.
no. I'm talking about what Dead Zone says. Like 2 days is definitely not gonna happen. Because
Oh. No, I just think that's the picture. I don't think he wants anything else other than that. There really is nothing else he wants.
yeah. I know.
Just go ahead and DM it to me,
I know what
And
Dead
then-
Zone is near and
And
dear
then
to.
I'll tell him 1 week, and then next Saturday we'll be on. And if he has classes, we're good to go. If not,
I see a burning Elvis. I feel like I would just buy Elvis and burn it on purpose.
That really doesn't hurt him. That hurts you more than anything.
Not really. I feel
The time
you can really just get any pair of glasses and wear them.
I'll
And you'll
send
be
him
good.
the box.
I think it's a good motivation. Better yet, I'll get us all T-shirts and we'll wear them. Then I'll burn it.
You couldn't pay.
Actually, there's a place here in town. As long as you got the picture, they can put it on a shirt for $2. And the shirt only costs.
No. I mean, I don't think you could pay some people on the screen to wear that.
Well, I'd burn it, and I'd have like 3 other shirts underneath, so it doesn't actually touch my skin.
You know what's bad about this? That only a few of us know what the hell we're talking about, even on screen, and then the chat has no fucking clue.
Well,
I don't have any clue. I just want to see the picture.
I've been looking to get my channel self-sustained. For a $5 donation, you can get a copy of this picture. Suddenly, my phone's just vibrating with PayPal donations. And the funny part is, this picture only took me 10 minutes to put together. So it's really sloppily done, but I'm kind of impressed with it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dead Zone?
Mm.
Check your phone.
Check my phone?
Well, check Instagram if you want.
Oh, no.
Well, no, unkept scratchy. I don't think the insurance is the same. But for instance, here in Canada, if I need to get glasses, right, I can call my insurance provider and say, "Can I get a list of companies that you guys do business with?" And they'll either email it to me, or back in the ancient days of faxing, they would fax it to you.
Yeah.
And then
I had one of those. You know what's funny? I had a list mailed to me one time, and I started using that. I was like, you know what, fuck this. I just started calling every local place, because at this point, it didn't even matter, because half those places didn't even either. 2 of them didn't exist, and most of them didn't take it anymore. It was like, it just made no sense to me.
No,
I think I've seen that picture before.
pardon?
It's clipped from the live, for the 1K live of somebody. That's why.
Yeah. And so I watched at least to find a really good scene, and then I clipped it, and then
Yeah. I wasn't the only one there. Mr. Beard himself was there too. It wasn't exactly a Hallmark moment.
yes, but that picture says so much. I mean, looking away, the wanting in the eyes. Sorry,
I know what you want me to do, LBD, or Mitch number 4. I know what you want.
Right.
You want me to take Mitch number 3 off the screen. You can't even speak.
Actually, that is related to that, though. It's one of my goals this year is to get better with Photoshop.
Is to what?
Get better with Photoshop.
Hey guys, I am actually really hungry now. I haven't eaten since this morning, so I'm pretty much ready to call it a night because I'm starving.
It's almost 7 o'clock. I'd imagine you'd be starving.
Yeah. I haven't ate since breakfast. So I know the kid ate because she literally right before I came in here, she was eating. She was already eating. I didn't eat. I didn't even bother to eat lunch or nothing. So.
That looks good, Mitch 3.
Just savory, man. Just savory.
What are you eating?
It's hard to, I heard it's hard to chew without teeth though.
Hard shoot what? Sorry, you're literally at the best time. Your internet cut out.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Right?
Well, depending on what you're eating, I guess, right? Because if you're having like pudding, you're good.
Mashed potatoes
You
shouldn't
eat
be a
pudding all day
problem.
long with no teeth.
Milkshakes and mashed potatoes shouldn't be too hard.
Oh, dude, English pudding. I could live off that for years.
Come on, can you really? If you think about it, can you really live off of it for years?
Well, it's made with milk,
Add
eggs,
water.
and other stuff. I mean, you could, but
Buy Mitch 3, Mitch 4. Yeah.
how do we know this is the original Mitch? We just assume.
Oh, it is.
He was there first. He was on there. Well, I guess Mitch 4 was actually Mitch 1 was actually the first one in the stream, and then Mitch 4, and then OG Mitch, and then Mitch 2, and then Mitch 3. I don't know how Mitch decided that was the order it should be in. The order that it happened.
I just finished. What do you call it? Cleaning up dinner.
Yeah. What are you having for dinner there, Mitch 4?
I think you skipped the dishes right now.
Is he? Are you ordering food there, LBD?
No, I'm gonna go see what we have in the house, and then if there's, actually, I might have something left over still from yesterday, so we'll see. If there's nothing really right now, unless they ate it already, I'll, if there's something there, I'll eat something from here, and if not, I'll probably order something.
Well, I got some steaks in the fridge there. If you want them, dude, they're yours. I figured if you're gonna. Is everyone's internet stopping or just mine?
I think it's just you, buddy.
Why do I get the feeling Steam is updating?
What is updating?
Steam.
Oh, Steam isn't updating.
Well, no, I have a bunch of games on here and it's set to auto update as soon as a new.
No.
Andrew's comment.
Glad I wasn't the bitch today. I mean, Mitch, thanks for leaving me out. Much appreciated.
We didn't leave you out. We sent you the link. You could have been, Mitch 5.
Did you get the link?
Mr. Member Johnny 5.
Yeah.
So not PC now. That movie would never make it clearing right now. You know what's funny? I never noticed that till like probably last year when I realized it.
That the guy playing Benji is basically a white guy playing the most East Indian accent.
Yes. I did not know until last year.
Faced him too for it.
You know what's funny?
Hey, LB.
Who did that?
My Hero cookie cutters. No, you can go buy them.
Oh, okay.
Mitch, are you going to buy them and make cookies?
No.
Are we all gonna get cookies now?
Actually, does Mitch even bake? Do you bake, bro?
Bro, I cook and bake. I can do whatever. You give me instructions, I can cook or bake anything.
I can cook. I can barely bake. I mean, I'll be honest.
I've baked before. It's not that hard.
So have I, as long as I follow the instructions on the Pillsbury tube. But I mean, do
you know what I like doing with the Pillsbury stuff?
The tube, all you have to do is just make sure the spacing is right. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can make those, but if you said, "Hey, Sean, I need you to bake me some cookies. Here's the instructions."
I've done it before from scratch. That cookies, cupcakes, and donuts. My aunt wanted to teach me how to make her cakes, but yeah, that's too much. My aunt is a really good, really good at making cakes. Like that's probably the only cake where cause she makes her own frosting too. One of the only ones I'll actually eat like a whole piece. I'm not a big fan of eating pieces of cake because they're always too sweet.
I think I would make her a cake.
What happened?
I think I would bake her a cake. Both of them Pedro.
You know what's funny? I've never seen that movie.
I got halfway through and had to stop.
No, that's why I didn't watch it. I only know
Funny.
it was not for me. I can just tell by what I seen. I was like, I'm good.
No, it was not funny.
I was like, I'm good, and then I only know shit from it because it gets quoted so much that it's just like I felt like I watched it.
It's awkward to watch.
It was not. It was never my thing. So it's funny because my friends loved the movie. Like, it's funny because we gave Pedro a bunch of shit for my friend Pedro who was on the stream before. Like, we give him shit all the time because and I think somebody even gave him the shirt. Wolf Pedro.
Vote for Pedro. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure that went over well.
Yeah. No, he loved the movie.
Oh, okay.
He loved the movie. He did enjoy it. Like I said, not everybody around me like hated like the idea of watching it. They've seen it, but I just wasn't for me. I just didn't want to see it.
No,
They're remaking Short Circuit. Well, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna make the same mistake.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Let's see if they do it.
Well, we know one thing for sure: somebody's not reprising their role.
Playing the part of Benji will be Betty White.
Wow.
How many of those movies were there? Was it 3 or 2?
2. One, as the last one was literally filmed on a shoestring budget in Toronto. Like the entire movie's filmed there.
Big shocker.
Yeah.
Actually, it was in the late. Actually, when was Short Circuit 2? I think it was the 90s. Anyways, the point was, no, that was before the Canadian Film Board started giving grants to anybody who wanted to film a movie in Canada. Well, Mitch, you can probably get some of that sweet Canadian money. You just got to come up with a movie idea. The Mitch name?
The Mitch Chronicles.
It would just be called Beard.
Oh, a silhouette of a beard on the poster.
You gotta remember it's salt and pepper beard. It can't be just a regular old beard.
It could be like a trilogy where we had like during the Jurassic period, and then Roman Gecko period, and then maybe Victorian England.
Wow. The Roman gecko, is that like a breed of gecko or?
No, it's when they were doing a lot of the gladiatorial battles during that era.
Oh, the Greco-Roman period.
Greco, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
There, thank you for correcting me. Thank you, Mitchus Maximus.
That's what your mother said.
Oh God! We can just see Mitch and Gladiator over. Going, hey.
What up, comic man Andy? What's going on?
Oh. So Tennessee is one of the states off the list. Okay, done. Oh man.
Lordy.
Oh, it looks like we've moved from the snow to the freezing rain part of our show.
I'm wondering if
Is that what's happening there now?
it's supposed to be snowing according to the weather, but I don't see anything.
I'm glad could be worse. Luckily, I'm not driving. Well, don't have a license to anymore, but
Clara said something about that it's like 58 degrees or something up there.
No, it was 36 when in my area.
Or
Hey,
maybe
Google, what's the weather?
It's going to be 58 there. Something like that.
It's
'Cause y'all are
35.
gonna be we're right now. It's going to be blowing up that way.
It says it's 35 degrees here now, and it's not snow. It's not a chance of snow anymore. It's rain.
Yeah, it's like 55 here. It's
well,
7
it's weird. It's shifting between freezing rain and snow, which
Yeah.
which means
You're right on that
some
borderline
idiot.
for the temperature, though, aren't you?
Well, you remember how I told you how we have the upper area of Hamilton called the Hamilton Mountain? Somebody decided to drive off it and fell 30 meters down the hill.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's interesting. It usually happens once a year, but it's funny part. It happened on a part of the road where it's just there's no turns. So I'm curious as to how that happened. Actually, I don't even know what tomorrow is. I just know right now they're sending warnings telling people not to be on the road.
Huh. Interesting.
What's that?
I just saw one of the announcements for one of those people that I used to work with. Apparently, they didn't have a drunken New Year's, which is rare for that person.
Well, I think a lot of people probably were sober this year.
I wasn't.
Oh.
I was drinking. I finished the whole bottle of Coquito and started some of that Malibu rum again.
Did you see who was in the back row?
Yes, I did. Yes, I saw you back there.
I'm honestly thinking of paying the $20 just to get the 1-year subscription to that.
Oh yeah, I did. When it came out, I was like, yeah, I might as well do that. Fun stuff on there.
Funny part is Mitch's face actually.
Yeah, it blends in really well to most of them.
Picture.
It blends really well into most of them. I've noticed that.
Yeah,
It's hard to do it too. Like with any picture, like with anybody, it doesn't always work. I still love Dead Zones. I made him the Queen of All Dragons.
my favorite is still that K-pop one I stumbled across for you. Oh my god!
I remember when I first sent it to him. He didn't know what was going on. I was like, look at his face.
I don't know. LBD is Katy Perry.
Yeah.
A long time ago was.
My favorite was still the one that Sean did of you as a Bama fan. You know, up in the mountain area.
What?
The one that you asked me if I saved it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you made it a twin thing.
Oh! Now figured it out. Yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Okay. Slow boat will eventually get to shore, given enough time.
Yeah, enough fuel apparently.
This is why I would never be good for smuggling drugs with. Are there any drugs in the car? Yes. I mean, no. I'm going to prison.
When hold on, what time is it? Oh, Claire.
What's that?
Oh, I remember that.
Trying to see if I can. Do I still have that? I probably do. Not the one that I was talking about, Sean. A different one. The one that you haven't seen, actually. What the fuck? You know what? That second part of that was pretty accurate.
There, what did I know?
It's making me feel things. Yes, this is what we do to spare pass our time.
Yeah.
Well, what else is there to do?
There we go. I found it.
All right, hang on.
Dragon's daughter. Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen.
It was so weird seeing him in the dress.
I'll still be.
That one creeped me out a little bit.
LBD, you know those ones you were talking about earlier? Should I show those ones too?
No, I'm cruel, but I'm fair.
This is for you guys. You're welcome. Here you go.
There you go.
Hang on.
I am Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, of the blood of old Valyria. I am the dragon daughter.
Oh man.
Trying to find the one that I did of LBD.
I still think my Iron Man was the best one.
Yeah.
That one was the best one. That one there turned out really. Hang on, let me find the play button on it.
Especially the last one.
Yeah. That app is just way too much fun.
Hold on.
That's just disturbing.
Little known fact: LBD had a budding K-pop career.
Hey, Matthew, here's your best friend.
It's Dana. It's Dana.
Here's hers, Hermione. These are old ones I did a long time ago.
Yeah. I have a whole bunch of those. I don't even remember what the hell was, who I did or. Oh man.
Not related to what we're showing, but remember how we've talked about how Tylock has a small stockpile of boxes that he hasn't opened from Christmas passes?
Yeah.
Apparently, he just released a video where it's just a massive unboxing.
Huh.
Nice.
Oh, I forgot I did one of Will as Cat. I had this one right here. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Did they actually make a song like that for the Hulk?
No.
Okay.
They replace it. They replace it with stuff that's not has nothing to do with it. So it doesn't.
Okay, because I was listening to that going, that's a little too on the nose.
Yeah. I remember there's a Terminator one. There was a John Wick one. A couple of them.
Try to send them to you, Matthew.
Oh, I forgot. I forget what movie this is.
You're making one of Matthew?
Because all of. I'll be honest with you. A lot of Jean-Claude Van Damme's movies look too similar.
Oh, yeah. If it's one him dancing, that would be Bloodsport.
No, it's not dancing. It's this one.
Oh, that's Bloodsport.
Yeah.
When he played Freddie Dukes, which guy turned out to be a bit of a liar.
Yeah. And I got this one right here.
Cool my tail. Cool my tail. You know what's funny? I hear that music and now I want to listen to that song. I'm gonna guess it's Mitch.
The Last Dragon. Is that the name of it?
What?
Oh
Bruce
yeah, the Last
Leroy.
Dragon with
Bruce Leroy. Master. Who's the master? Show up.
Iron, Dead Zone, and Tylock Brothers. They should have done an unboxing together.
Hey, actually, hold on, LBD. I that picture we were talking about earlier. I could do it with Dead Zone and Mitch.
There you go.
And at which point I just strike off Arizona and Tennessee.
Pretty much.
That still leaves Central. That still leaves basically the Midwest, right? A little.
Right.
And the East Coast. I'm good. Tell me again why we're driving around Tennessee. No reason.
Just don't.
You get stopped on the border.
So,
There we have him.
It's like, you guys can keep going. We just need him.
oh my god. I forgot about this one. You can even make yourself animated.
Nice.
Yeah, that's creepy as fuck.
Oh dear
How
God.
crazy is that?
He looks drunk.
Oh, good stuff.
But still, here.
That's good. That was good stuff.
What the hell? That was loud. No, unnecessary.
I knew Mitch was born with that beard on.
I know. He's always had it. It just changed a little bit of changed colors a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh, all I could hear is bad to the
Play,
bone.
it's playing in on YouTube on this screen now. Hang on.
Wait.
Name 3 things that rhyme with push. Push. Push.
I get bored. Oh.
Every time you stop, it plays over here. Like it plays over here, and then it plays on this screen right after.
I wonder how many grails Talak pulled out of that thing. Because one time he did something similar. He pulled out that freaking Manda, the NYCC one.
Yeah.
This is like some bitch. It's like he just had it lying around in a box somewhere.
I feel that they wouldn't have quite the same appeal as they do if it were more like this.
Oh god.
I did a BTS one of you. That's not it, is it?
How many of those different things do they have of that?
Oh, they got way more now.
Yeah, basically you can search by genre and it will just give you an endless list.
Yeah, it's been
Literally.
It used to be only like 6 or 7 at a time. Now you just do whatever. You can find it for the most part. You can find a lot of stuff.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
I'm just gonna leave you big.
Oh, I saw that one. I remember when it came out. Okay. I got this one. Hold on. Dead zone.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Did you do this one, Mitch?
Which one?
Hold on. Okay.
It's just back and forth.
Oh no, the John Wick one.
Yeah.
No, but I did this one.
Oh, I did that one too.
Jeez. That's funny.
Did you do the Aquaman one?
No, I didn't do that one. I got this one though. This one was funny.
Oh, man.
I understand everything.
How are we working today?
I did that one.
I understand everything.
It's called Reface.
Yeah, it's Reface app is what it's called.
Yeah, Reface. Should be able to easily find it. It's pretty popular now.
Yeah, big time.
How much does it cost?
You can get a year subscription for like $20.
Yeah.
And you get unlimited things. You can do it unlimited times. It's
Hang on, I'll be right back. I gotta go check to make sure dinner is not
On
being
fire?
put out. Hang on.
Gotcha. Oh wow.
Well, I say we all, after this, we all just go for takeout. My treat. Where do you guys want to go?
What?
I said, after we're done this, let's go for takeout. My treat.
Okay, cool. Well, you have all our addresses, right?
No, I have Mitch's PO box and I have Dead Zone's PO box. I have your address though.
Oh, there we go. So that means I'm the only one who gets food. Yay! What is that? Then I recognize it. Didn't you say you actually had a pink bunny suit as a kid?
Who, me?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. No, I believe it was probably a skin woolly mammoth that he wore.
Wow.
At least they're original, right? It's never the same one twice.
Mammoth.
Why do I see this woolly mammoth head on top of Mitch's walking around?
God. Saying, those kind of friends, man. Just saying.
I do it because I care.
That reminds me. I gotta. I still got three. I got 3 boxes to send out.
Good for you.
Oh God, what
You're
are you?
facing.
Oh, okay.
I did that one too. Yeah.
They need to do it where he's talking out of doing the butt talk.
He was doing it.
Who
Did
was?
they do it?
He did
I
do
didn't
it.
see it.
At the end.
It was like at the end.
Either that or this. Give it a second. Let's have it work for this one.
We're not getting younger, man. You know, especially you.
It's almost ready.
Yeah, I recently used that one.
Yeah, no, you did, didn't you?
So I
Yeah.
said that one was pretty accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, there's infinite possibilities. Anything you want to turn yourself into or put your face on, you can do it. It's crazy. And it's kind of scary, too, at the same time.
I don't know. I barely use it.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I can't open my phone in the morning without having one of those in my messages.
Pretty much 1 or 20.
What would work in the day? Okay.
With one hand, Sean is helping customers. With the other hand, he's putting faces on people's faces on a bunch of stuff.
Multitasking, my friend. The fun part is when you ask people questions and they go, "Oh no, but this." Well, then know that would be an answer to my question. Oh.
Just hear those feathers.
No. That's done now. Christmas is dead. You'll have to wait.
Well,
No,
technically, in certain homes, Christmas doesn't come down till the 6th. Is that The Witcher?
yeah.
That's a show I can't wait to come back. Ooh,
Actually, when is the new season for that?
I have no idea. Come on.
It's a little while off. They just started. They started filming it, and then he like broke his arm or something. So they've been filming everything except for the scenes with him while he healed up, and so then they'll start back, filming it again here soon. But
Makes sense.
that was kind of the hold up on stuff.
Makes actually perfect sense.
They're saying July 2021.
Okay, at least it's this year.
All right, at least it's this year, as he said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to get another Mando for at least a year, so.
Yeah, don't nobody panic or have an attack, okay?
Okay.
Oh, trust me, there's enough people on the internet out there that will lose their minds over things not being.
I've already seen it. Forget it. Two people on TikTok are losing their shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there's been some people who've been losing their shit. Not as many as I expected, but they exist. They are out there.
Yeah, I shouldn't act surprised actually.
Why are they upset? What?
Because it's gonna take it's basically 2022 is when the new Mando season is gonna happen. Basically.
Oh,
yeah.
Have they ever watched Game of Thrones?
Probably not.
It took them forever to come out with new episodes.
Oh, so you got to
Then they did the last season like they did the last season and shoved it all down our throats.
You gotta
good.
You gotta talk about you're talking about most people you see doing that shit is a generation that's used to instant gratification.
Isn't that your generation, LPD?
No, it's not. We had to wait for internet to happen, okay?
Okay.
I still remember that weird sound that internet used to make.
We had a phone on the internet back in the day. It was just put your rotary phone on a dock.
Now that sounded more like a one of the sand people.
Here's
Pretty good though. Honestly, that was pretty good.
That's a pretty good sand person.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we know if they ever need to do voiceovers, you got a job, man. You should, dick.
No, it did. It sounds just like it.
That was good.
I got nothing to say.
What?
So you know that's going to get clipped, right?
Yeah.
And this week's slime ball of the month.
What?
What?
I was gonna say I don't believe those YouTube videos come out anymore.
I said slime ball. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, like everything, you just rebrand it and put it back out.
I think you got me confused with a different channel. Okay.
Well, you Americans, you all look alike.
I definitely do not look alike.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been a smart thing to do, Humpty. But when you're in the middle of it and you've watched it from season 1, episode 1, as they come out, it's like now you can go back and binge it, and it's a lot better. But still, that last season it wasn't that it was bad. It was just.
Well, also you got to remember they weren't doing it off of the reference material.
It didn't matter.
No. I'm saying they didn't have.
There was no story development to it. It was just like shoved all into one season, which could have taken at least 2 good seasons to tell it all the way it needed to be told.
Well,
with enough backstory and enough, substance to it.
What I'm saying, from what I understand, the final book wasn't done, and the season has nothing to do with the final book that's supposed to come out.
Yeah, let's hope they do better with the House of Dragons.
What is that about, actually? Does anybody know yet?
It's a prequel talking about the Targaryens, about basically the House of Dragons. It's just kind of the backstory on their lineage. I guarantee you there's going to be more dragons and all that stuff in the age when there was dragons before they were extinct or killed off or whatever they were in it. So,
well, hopefully it does work.
Why did they not make it longer since it was so popular? I mean, why did they just stop it?
Because the quality of each season went further down and down.
Like I said, the last book wasn't written before they finished the last season. So the reference material is basically like saying, why didn't you make this movie based off this book, but the book doesn't exist yet?
It's not even that. It's like,
well, it helps.
I don't know. My favorite's still Martin there doing an interview with Stephen King, and somebody's questioning him, going, why haven't you finished the last book? And he goes, writing a book is really hard. Wouldn't you agree, Stephen? And Stephen looks over and goes, no, not really.
Stephen King, he's kind of a dick in that way.
He said it, but he didn't even look him in the eye when he said it. He was like, no, not really. And I'm going, wow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how many books has Stephen King written?
How many?
Well, it's not even that. I think he was just looking for a fellow author to, at least out, so it didn't look so bad. It's like,
no. I get it. I knew what he was going for, but Stephen King wasn't going to bite. No, not really.
Well, how many books do you think he's written that we don't know about?
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot that we don't know about. I guarantee it. But I mean, you just got to think of the ones that I mean, hell, just think of the ones that have been made into movies.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
My
God.
God.
What is that?
Apparently, he's written over at least over 200 shorts.
Yeah, that probably is pretty accurate.
Well, I don't know if it's still his morning routine, but his morning routine is basically after he does everything he has to do in the morning, he sits down for like 4 or 5 hours and writes. And sometimes it's a story, sometimes it's adding on to a story, or sometimes it's, just...
the ass that it wasn't hard. He does it every freaking day.
Yeah.
Well, he says 61 books and at least over 200 short stories.
Yeah.
Why they didn't
No, I watched it. I watched a documentary on him years ago, and his whole thing is basically, that's all he does is he'll write a bunch of like he has a bunch of like a pile of stories that he started, ones that he's halfway through. So everything, it's not like he's not making a continuous, like writing one continuous book after another. He's got a bunch of, bunch in different stages of completion. Mind you, I hate to say this, but ever since when he wasn't sober and before his accident, I think he was a better writer.
Wasn't that true about musicians as well? What happened?
Well, yeah, but most musicians don't end up in comas for several months because of a hit and run.
Yeah, Tori,
that's not necessarily true.
what Tori wrote in the chat over there.
Huh?
Well, the guys that were doing Game of Thrones were supposed to go do Star Wars. And then they got fired from Star Wars.
Yeah.
So they kind of went through Game of Thrones to be able to go do Star Wars, and then they got fired from Star Wars. So it kind of didn't work out for them very well.
So in other words, their first date for prom, they blew her off to go with another girl, and the other girl said no, and then they went back knocking on the first girl's door.
No. What happened was that they got the job because of their work on Game of Thrones, and the end result of Game of Thrones wasn't exactly a good recommendation.
True.
Yeah.
Oh no, I stopped watching after second season. It was like, wow, this is incredibly boring. This is like C-SPAN, but with armor and dragons. Or sorry, the promise of dragons at that point.
No dragons?
At least not until the later seasons, from what I hear.
I don't know.
I've
never seen it.
I think South Park did a very good analogy of it in one episode. They rip on it, and they go to Martin's house, and they're like, one kid's got diabetes, and he's like, so are you ordering pizza? Yeah, I'm ordering pizza. When are the pizzas going to get here? Soon. I promise. They're great pizzas. And then he just keeps going on, and the pizzas never show up, which was the analogy for the dragons. Also, they ripped on they gave lyrics to the opening titles for Game of Thrones. Wiener party, wiener party. And I'm out of
watch it. There's other things I want to watch before.
Well, speaking of which, I'm probably gonna go. Like I said before, I was gonna go grab dinner, but I probably should do that now because it's already past 7:00. Yeah, I was just saying that before I read Matthew's comment. I'm gonna go grab food and probably finish off Cobra Kai while I'm at it. So, Dead Zone, thank you for having me, buddy, and everybody in the chat, or you guys. We'll talk later, probably.
We'll be watching you manana.
See you, man.
Oh yeah, catch me on Eric's at what is it, 6 p.m. I believe Eastern.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
So you're not doing an unplug?
It's Saturday, buddy.
Oh crap! I am like I'm ahead of day.
Yeah, I'm on the spotlight for Eric's thing with Wabasaurus. Basically, you might learn a couple things that you didn't know. Although I'm pretty much an open book at this point. I've pretty much spoken about most things, but you never know. There's always this golden nuggets sticking out there. So yeah.
Well, I mean, I didn't tell anybody your middle name. Aloysius.
Oh no, my middle name starts with an E.
Edwin. Eduardo.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I was trying. I'm not going to tell you how I came to that conclusion because it's not PC. We'll just go with.
No, you know what? I'm not surprised. You want to know why? Because my grandfather. That's my grandfather. That name came from my grandfather. So yeah, it is what it is, dude. Like, and there are 5 of us, I think. Out of my cousins on my grandfather's side, on my mom's dad's side, there's a shit ton of Eduardos. It's ridiculous. Wow. Everybody and their mother. One of my cousins doesn't have the name just because their dad didn't want to put it. That's the only reason. But his name was supposed to be the same as well.
Well, all I can say about my name is that I was named after a singer.
Well, that
really lame singer.
And my grandfather, basically. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go grab some food. Thanks, guys. See you guys, most of you later, and see you tomorrow in the chat, everybody.
Take care, man.
All right. Yeah.
And
then there
the
was 4. What? Now we're missing. We're missing Mitch number 4. Mitch 4.
Yeah, we still got 1,
now
2,
we can't
3,
form
and
the
OG.
giant robot.
Yeah.
It still makes
This
sense.
means we can't make the giant robot now.
Aw.
We just lost a part.
Yeah.
Aw.
What do you got coming up, Mitch?
Nothing that I know of.
Just waiting for boxes? You're waiting for anything
Yeah.
super good?
I don't know. Let's look and see. I'm waiting on some Ochakos to come in.
All right.
Do a taste roulette on that. I've got my Master of the Universe stuff that you showed, plus that other flocked one. I've got those coming in.
I'm interested to see if that one is a good one flocked.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it would be. I mean, from
Yeah,
the
it
picture,
would.
it looks pretty cool.
I just didn't want to pull a trigger on it just because I don't know. The other ones I knew that I wanted to just grab those to see if I would, when they were in hand, I would want to keep them. But the other one I was just like on the fence, and I was just like, it was fast. And what was that day that we were talking, right? And I thought it was supposed to happen before earlier. Yeah. And then I was out when it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wasn't here, so I was just trying to do it fast on my phone and just didn't do it. But you got those ones coming, and then
what else? Got as I said, the other Transformer pop that I don't have, the Jetfire from the Funko Shop. What else have I got coming? I bought one of those. Did you buy one of those Plastic Empire double up mystery boxes? You bought 2 of them. Yeah, there's only 2. I knew, but yeah, I bought one. I was like, $50 guaranteed, $100 back. I mean, a lot of it's, as I said, a lot of it is, designer toys, different kinds of designer toys. Most of them are.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was different. It looked like it could be fun.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at.
I think interesting. I'll agree. I mean, just unfortunately, it's not something I want to gamble on. Shipping is way too much.
What, shipping for what?
Well, the ship to Canada is just way too much right now.
Makes sense. Still waiting on those on my pop shields. I bought some of those as I was out.
Are they available now, or are they still sold out?
Mine's in shipping. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's in transit right now. Mine is.
Yeah, because I have a bunch, but I don't know if they do they have any pop armors yet, or are they still waiting on those?
I think they're still waiting on those too, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I think people are going to be waiting for a lot of things right now.
Yeah, it's pre-order on all of them on the pop shields.
Yeah,
the armors.
I ordered one of those Thailand Mickeys.
I was thinking that one, but I don't really collect Disney, so.
Yeah, I've got Mickeys though. I don't have a lot of them, but I've got several of them. I thought it was kind of cool. It's like, I'll try it. Why not? Hopefully, it comes in better than my Mowgli came in. Mowgli with Ka wrapping around.
How'd that show up? Mangled, I guess.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. The shipping was pretty bad.
Mm. Well,
they had
ship out soon.
Chrono had boxes today too.
Yeah, I saw those. I'm not getting into those.
You're not a fan?
Not really. I just never really have gotten anything out of those.
Yeah, I've noticed a lot of people that do the Chrono boxes end up getting a lot of what I call their cast-offs.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if you're... I don't know.
It's part of it, but, as I said. The only reason I did, as I said, the only reason I did the Plastic Empire was because, like what Dead Zone said, it's kind of different.
Mm.
It's something different. It's got designer toys in it, which are some pretty cool stuff in there. And plus, it was double value back, so I mean, you can't really lose on it. Plus, you've got an opportunity. Now, there's 375 boxes or whatever, but there's an opportunity at a the Glow Marty.
True.
So, I mean, it's a very slim chance, but still a chance.
I think time travel has a better chance of happening. Honestly.
When I pull it, I'll see how you think about that.
Mitch, you probably know a guy.
No. Well, I knew a guy. I could have gotten one. Literally. Because I had planned on coming back from vacation and driving down there. And I would have been there with Yoj. And, of course, Yoj got one.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, man, there are only 144 of them. And I'd get down there, my luck. I drive all the way down to Atlanta, and they would have already handed out all the tickets and wouldn't have gotten one. Now, hindsight's always 20/20.
So how long? Yeah, but how long does it take you to drive to Atlanta?
A few hours, 3 hours maybe, if that.
Okay, so 6 hours.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I get it.
Yeah, because I would have just flown back from Orlando. I would have literally had to get up the next morning and drive down and meet Yoj and go on down there to do it. And I mean, he and I even talked about it, but I was just like, at the end of the day, I was like, I really don't. I'm tired from the trip. I don't really want to get up and do that. So, but
I would have.
Well, if I knew I was guaranteed to get one, if I went down there, it'd be one thing. But if I'm going to do that when I just got back from a trip and I'm tired for just a possibility of getting one or getting down there and going, no, don't have any more, that's kind of where I was juggling that.
No, I get it.
So, but no, if I was guaranteed to get one, oh, heck yeah, I would have got my butt up and gone in a heartbeat.
There's a Masters of the Universe box? Here in Canada, EB Games.
Yeah, it's the same. The one Matthew was talking about earlier with Flocked.
Waiting for it, Matthew.
Stuff. He made himself Steve Austin.
Yeah, I was just looking at they're pre-selling it here for $40.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I don't think I would take a stab at it though.
What is it?
They're selling the Masters of the Universe box here, which is unusual because usually they don't pre-sell that stuff. They're also selling those rotating glow boxes. Really cheap too. Wow. I'd actually like to get one for my whole Umbrella Academy set, but $14 a pop. How many pops are in the set? I think just 11.
Yeah.
Then spend the next 20 days putting them together.
I like my little glow things. Those are cool.
Well, these are just like an actual box case that glows.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people have been advertising them here lately on the internet.
Yeah.
Like on social media, they've been all over the place. They have all the laser etching to them and stuff, and then they glow.
Oh, the etched boxes.
Yeah.
Etsy has like tons of them on there.
Yeah, well, apparently I don't understand. The games, EB Games here sells them, but GameStop in the States doesn't. Because I've had a few people ask me to get them a few, and I've done it, but it gets a little much after a while.
Mm-hmm. Are the ones you're talking about just the straight glows? They don't have like the etching and stuff on them?
No, well, the etching could be done afterwards.
Yeah.
There's a, what do you call it? An acrylic plastic company just 2 blocks from here because I was talking to the guy there, and he's like, "Yeah, as long as you can bring us anything more than 20, because anything less than 20 is not worth their money."
Right. Hey, Lass, how you doing?
I'm actually just looking at the EB Games pre-orders to see if there's anything of interest. A lot of anime statues. A lot.
Yeah, there's a lot out there.
Eh.
A lot of anime, lots of variations of each one. It's worse than Pops in a lot of cases.
Well, I do know right now the one that I want to get my hands on is the next set I'm going to try to get all of is The Boys.
Yeah.
Those are
I pre-ordered some of the what's her name? Starfire or not Starfire? Oh crap! What's her name?
Starlight.
Blonde.
Starlight.
Thank you. There's so many Star Girls and Starfire and Starlight and everything else. And different series.
Sorry.
But no, I pre-ordered several of her because there's a Chase variant to her.
Well, the store that I buy my Pops from, the EB, how it works is whoever does the pre-order first gets the Chase. So in other words, if they get 6 chases and 6 people come in and pre-order, those 6 are guaranteed the Chase.
Oh,
so when I went in, she's like, Amanda, the girl who runs EB, she's like, "You like The Boys?" I was like, she goes, "The show." Yes, because she just said that right on. I was like, I don't know who you're talking to, but that's a lie. So
that's The Boys, right? What?
Next thing you know, mall security's pulling me out.
Seriously, yeah. Security.
We got another one. EV Games again.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, sure. She goes, okay, I'll put your pre-order through. And she explained how it worked. And I went, oh, okay, that sounds good.
Hey, Mitch and all the Mitches. Yeah, I know.
I don't feel any different being a Mitch.
I got Mitch 1, Mitch 2, Mitch 3, and
the OG.
The OG.
Yeah.
We had 4 on here earlier when LBD was here. He was Mitch 4. So
yeah, I might be jetting soon myself.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, when I went out there, the wifey said 6 o'clock dinner is gonna be. We're having corned beef and cabbage.
Nice.
So she's been cooking it all day. It's been in the crocker pot.
In the crock pot. It's the slow.
Plus,
actually one of my favorite things.
Plus, it's gonna be time for Cobra Kai.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go back to playing Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk?
Yeah, I can quit that game eventually.
My son just got some game called The Raft.
Yeah.
And he's been playing that all day.
Is that on PC?
No, yeah, it's on PC. It's a Steam game.
Huh.
His uncle sent him a gift this morning, so they're playing.
Oops. I type in The Raft and I keep forgetting there's a youth hostel here called The Raft. Can't buy that. That would be wrong. Can't own people. Oh, I've seen this game. It's not bad.
Yeah, they've been playing that all day, so
that's cool.
Wow. Nice. Corned beef and cabbage. We have it every year. So
actually, one of the first meals I ever had when I got my first apartment, I didn't have any pots, plates, forks, knives. Didn't have any kitchenware whatsoever, but I had a gas stove. So I moved the regulator off on one of the burners so I could get a really nice tall flame. And one of the first things I bought was a hunk of corned beef, and I had my my hunting knife. And so what I did was I skewered 2 pieces of Italian bread, and between it was a piece of corned beef, and just rotisseried it over the flame to toast it and warm it up, and then just a little bit of slice of cheese, stuck it in there, and just put it on the.
Oh, that's not good for you.
Yeah.
over the gas.
Hey, man. I literally, for almost a week, I had no cutlery. I roasted hot dogs over that sucker and ate a lot. And cooked
How long ago was this?
20 years now.
All right.
Remember cooking ravioli in the can and just putting it on the burner and putting it on a low flame and just slowly stirring it.
Well, that's not that's not as bad as just over the flame.
Right.
Over
Not directly over the flame, but enough so that the heat can, toast it. Wasn't like sticking it in the fire and going, watch it burn.
yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But hey, I mean, you gotta eat.
Right.
Doctor says my brain be damaged, but that impossible.
Right. All right, guys. I want to head out myself.
Yeah.
Make like a baby.
Yep. And head out.
I was going to say, cry and crap myself. Okay.
Well, either or.
Dude.
Same. You can do whatever you like.
Yep.
I really like this chair too, but I mean,
You can do whatever you like.
Yeah. It was fun. We'll do it again.
all right.
Yep.
And Matthew, thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. I have one thing for you.
See, that's how you properly do it with the thumb.
And I have this one too. But
Oh. Pull them both out.
I know. Everybody else gets this. Later.
See you guys.